The Lucari have discovered some unusual activity in an unexplored region of the Alpha Quadrant. The data suggests another weaponized use of protomatter, similar to what happened recently at Draconis 3. The Klingons have sent a ship out to assist with the Lucari investigation there, and we'd like you to join them. If the Zenkethi are involved, we need to know about it fast. Starfleet needs intel on that protomatter activity as soon.
And again, the mic was off. Well, I am a twat.
Our first contact with another species came not from the Federation, but from this sector, Ferenginar, to be precise. While the Ferengi have not always been the best of neighbors, they have provided us with valuable data on this.
Can't believe I did that.
For a price.
Again.
Of course.
Right. Well, to cover what I was saying before I realised I had left the microphone off, that we are in the last sort of couple of weeks for the official storyline for Malklaven. At the end of it, we'll be either doing some what they call the Foundry, or creating a new character. But if I do create a new character, it will be for the Klingon side, because there is obviously the new stuff coming out for Victory's Life, the DS9 expansion, and that's due, I think it's the 18th of June. And as I say, I'm going to be playing Star Trek Online pretty much solidly for a week for that week. You know, all my streaming will be that one, just to focus on the Jen Vidal storyline or the Dominion storyline, whatever it's going to be. Don't know 100% yet. But they have brought in a option. Well, they're bringing in an option to create an official Cardassian. Now, I don't know if that's anything to like the Romulan option, where you could have like a little mini faction within the two main ones, but you can at the very least be able to create an official looking Cardassian with all the proper stats and everything else like that. But that's something in the future. Well, not entirely sure, but excellent. Right, so we're in the Huranzi system.
Guavan, I am General Rodek, security advisor to the Lucari.
He sounds familiar.
I read your report on the incident at 20 Draconis. If the Zenkethi are behind all this, we must be ready to meet them in battle.
Also, something else to bear in mind as well is, or I should set up like an alert for the stream, is do have an official fleet going now for the stream, and if you are past, I think it's level 10, or you've completed the tutorial, then you can join up, and it's totally for free, and do at least sort of half an hour, 3/4 of an hour sometimes, maybe more depending on what we're doing, just fleet stuff at the end of each Star Trek Online stream. I'm just trying what else does it say. I haven't got a Klingon one set up yet, but that's again, that's a future project.
Do you have any questions?
Where's the target?
The Lucari are just ahead and eager to begin the search.
I bet they are. See, after this mission, I might have enough to go and pick up a new ship. I haven't decided which one I want to use next. I'm thinking a pure escort. So maybe go with the.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, what's it called?
Looks like
The
we've had another incident to study.
Temporal
We
Raider.
sent out a number of long-range sensor probes to this sector recently.
I like her as a
After the events
character.
of 20 Draconis, I took the liberty of setting the probes to scan for protomatter. I'm afraid they found something. Let's
Goddamn.
begin our search by
protomatter.
sending a short-range probe to the nearby planet.
Alright.
Protomatter is the weapon of a coward, but we respect its power.
That's good logic.
Protomatter can also be quite beneficial, General, when used properly.
Problem is, very few places use it. It's like almost like nuclear power. It's very powerful, very potent. It's got a lot of energy to it, but at the same time, yeah, it's so easy to mess up with it. So easy. No, okay. Right, got to launch a probe. Mic is on, good.
The probe is away. The atmosphere of the planet is so thick it will take the probe some time to get through the interference.
Now that way we
While
go.
the probe is busy, we can collect data from the planet's moons. At least one moon has signs of protomatter energy. A closer look will give us more information.
Alright. Let's go see where that one's gone. I'm assuming.
Perhaps the probe's information will give us more insight as to why these attacks are occurring.
Because the Zenkefi are honorless Pataks, maybe? That's it, getting close. Not too close.
Most curious. This is a Class Y moon. It's incapable of sustaining most known life forms, but it was scorched by protomatter recently. Why would anyone devastate such a place? I think we should take a look at the next moon.
Agreed. Yeah, why would you use protomatter on a lifeless moon?
Perhaps they use the moon as a test site for the weapon.
Kind of makes sense, but still seems a bit of a waste. Yeah, you wouldn't.
If so, it was a poor choice. Why scour a world already devoid of life?
He sounds like Tony Todd, that guy.
See protomatter used like this.
Really does sound like Tony Todd. This is when I find out it is him. Right, scan this moon.
Another enigma, I'm afraid. This is a Class D moon, similar to Luna in the Sol system.
Yeah, Tony Todd.
Supporting life, and yet it has been hit by a protomatter.
I'm sure it's Tony Todd. It's the guy who played Kern.
We'll have some answers. Let's take a look.
Because I know he has done some voices for this, but oh, hello as well. Yes. Oh, don't worry, you. For the first few minutes, I'd done my usual derpy thing and left the mic on mute.
Quite different from the
So it's like,
what is the pattern?
although I've been live for like 15 minutes, for about 5-6 of those, I was talking to myself and the cat.
There must be a reason, though.
Let's figure this
I was
out
like, yeah,
quickly
nice one,
before
Chris.
more lives are lost.
Oh, how is your dog, by the way? I know you said she had some teeth out or something the other day. She was feeling a bit poorly. God, this moon's so far away. Yeah, Impulse 1790. Still, if I was going warp 45 or something, so that's an in-joke.
Scanning.
Could do anything but play tag. Okay, that's good.
The probe we sent to the planet is active now. It's sending data back to us.
Alright, let's find out what they got.
I'm detecting incredible levels of radiation, atmospheric pollution, ruins of great cities, and... Oh no. Based on these scans, I believe this is the planet Kentar, the original homeworld of my people.
Oh.
There are no signs of protomatter here. Kentar was rendered incapable of supporting life long ago. By the Kentari.
Well, that sucks. Sorry to hear that.
I can barely believe what I'm seeing. I've always wondered what became of them, and now I know. Most Lucari thought something like this.
Yeah, because you call yourself the Lucari based on the new world that you're on, yeah.
Some of us hoped they would see reason and overcome it. It saddens me deeply to see otherwise.
Understandable.
I suppose you have some questions for me.
No. You can tell me about it later. Yes, get out. Yeah, something I'm thinking is once the ship is at tier 5, thinking of going with the temporal escort as my next vessel, just for some bit of a glass cannon, but highly manoeuvrable. Oh, General Rodek, yes.
There has been a large-scale battle.
Now I can see his picture.
We are analyzing the debris. It appears the losing side possessed technology roughly a century behind our own.
I will put money, and by money I mean £1, on that character being voiced by Tony Todd.
We take a closer look at some of the nearby debris.
Right. Flood of the debris. Versus over here. Scan debris.
Our scans are showing the wreckage of dozens of ships. They weren't all military either. I'm seeing remains of freighters, mining ships, research craft.
The Enterprise J. Oh, I saw what someone's done on Reddit. They've ordered one of these 3D printing starships, and one of them is of the Prometheus in like the Hester look, so it's pretty much exactly like the one I wanted, and sweet jeepers, the detail on it is impressive. I will say that it is very, and this is before it's been painted or done anything else like that, so it's like, I still can't justify the price, but that's a definite, if ever I win the lottery, I'm going to treat myself job, and I wouldn't feel bad about it. It's just right now, it's like, I could either eat for a month or get a 3D printed starship. Pretty sure the cat wouldn't be happy either.
We have not detected any Zinkethi debris in the field yet. Whoever did this was powerful, but not honorable. There is no honor in attacking the weak.
Indeed.
I'm detecting strong energy signatures ahead. Further scans may prove to be more conclusive.
Yep. It would look really, really cool, but as at the moment, I can't justify the costs. But yeah, if I oh yeah, I would not be ashamed to, or sort of buy one and then think to myself that was a waste of money. I'll buy one and go, yeah, that looks freaking cool.
Around 50 ships were involved in the battle. Many were lightly armed.
If you check on IMDb, they'll list all the voices of all the people who have taken part in this.
Perhaps the aliens managed to score a hit to the engines of an enemy ship. I
Okay.
suggest we advance and investigate further.
Yeah, that actually does make sense. Right, so I'm going to go over here. God, I'm flying along seeing all my little ships with me.
This is all that is left of a Zinkethi vessel. It appears the aliens detonated the warp core of one of their capital ships.
Just so you can see it.
After ramming the Zinkethi at full impulse, they fought with honor. For them, it was a good day to die.
I mean, that's a... Now, if you're going to take out an enemy ship, going ramming speed and then detonating your warp core right in front, practically inside the other ship, that's a good way to go.
Perhaps they are testing the weapon against planets that are not part of
So I
their
appear to be
lives, hoping
caught in some kind of...
we will turn a blind eye to their crimes. Once they have perfected the weapon, they will certainly use it on their old enemies.
which would include us.
This is long. We should continue our investigation. There may be more clues in this this area.
Hmm. Oh, brilliant! Yeah, so we were both right. It is Tony Todd, and he did voice Corbin in Star Trek Elite Force 2. Lovely.
I'm receiving a distress call.
There's something about the way, obviously, the character looks. They're not going to change him too much, but I know he's a good big fan of Star Trek. He loves doing stuff for him. So
I don't know who you are or where you came from, but thank you.
yeah. Okay. What happens here?
What can I tell you? There might be survival pods from other ships out there among the wreckage. Could you look for them? We're doing all we can to keep life support running over here. I can't start a search and rescue operation on my own. If you have any engineers you could loan or some spare parts, my crew and I would be forever grateful.
If we have any engineers. Yeah, they did, didn't they? They did wipe his memory. I think this could be the guy. I think this is the guy they wiped his memory. Not this guy I'm pointing to, the Klingon who's flying alongside us. Where is it? I wait till he pops up again because his name will. There. It is the same character. Sweet. So we are actually flying alongside Kern. Fantastic. Right, let's go and deal with these. Oops, don't go too fast. Good evening. We've just discovered that we've got this mission is we're being helped by I forgot his name now. Kern, aka being voiced by Tony Todd, who is a.
I thought no one would come. Thank you, stranger.
We are definitely nerds. Oh yeah, I subscribe to that, no problem. Says the guy who is wearing a Fallout 4 t-shirt today. Who is streaming to talk about Star Trek across the internet. Yeah.
Someone heard. By all the gods, someone heard the signal. I'm saved.
I embraced my nerddom a long time ago. Yep. Why deny what I am?
Thank you again. May we seek asylum among your kind? Please, we don't have anywhere else to go.
Well, but I remember on my ship. Exactly. You're in the process of making. Yes, I saw about that on Twitter. I am intrigued as to what it is you're making. So one of the people in chat is making some cosplay armor, and I've not been able to figure out what they're making yet.
I've confirmed the captain's story. The planet nearby was hit by a proto-matter blast. Estimated casualties in the... Check your long-range sensors. It just happened again. Another detonation.
Oh dear. It means we've pretty much caught them with their trousers down. Yeah, that episode, The Visitor, that's a tearjerker, that one. It's, so I say, Mr. Todd is definitely a Star Trek veteran. He's one of those sort of ones that he pretty much doesn't, turn down the role. If they say to him, look, we got a role for you as a Klingon, or we got a role for you as something else, are you in for that? He'll probably just turn around and go, yes.
It is time for a reckoning. The Zinkethi must pay for their crimes. We must go
Sorry,
now
bitches.
before they escape.
Right, let's go mess up these people who think they can blow up planets with all proto-matter. Boom. Seeing that drop out of warp must be panic-filling. Zinkethi light signs on the planet, right.
Whatever the Zinkethi are doing down there.
Okay, let's get down there. Mess things up. They will rumble with the Zinkethi.
Alliance vessels. This system has been claimed by the Zinkethi warship. Red alert! Presence is unnecessary.
That's a cool looking ship. I'll definitely give them that. Their ships do look impressive. It's not going to happen.
You were warned.
battle stations.
To battle, Commander. Fight well. Do not fear death.
No, I don't. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to give the old temporal escorts a try. And have the experimental weapon as well. Oh, got the Endeavour points as well. That was quick.
Well fought.
Very quick.
Honor of victory is ours.
Although the thing is, knowing what's going to happen in a few of the plots later on, why the Zinkefi are doing this does kind of make sense. But what did I get? Oh, got some credits, got some dilithium, and I got some marks. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's see, what am I low on marks wise? I'm low on Undine. Is it a Thanos? Are you going as Thanos? Temporal, next one. Okay. Oh, one thing they announced on for Star Trek Online is when Victory's Life comes out, you'll be able to officially make a Cardassian, like properly, officially, with the proper stats and everything. But they haven't revealed anything else yet. Just that you can do. You can do stuff. Oh, and when you level up to level 61 in the new leveling system, you'll get a tier 5 up ship plus an upgrade token, or a free upgrade for it. Yeah, seriously, I'll post the link in Discord. Go and have a look at it and see what the stats are. The preliminary things that they've released for it. There's some good stuff coming. The question will become though, do I go for the Gem Hadar? Do I go for a Cardassian as part of the Federation or Klingons? I'm leaning towards creating a Gem Hadar because I just want to have a Dominion character. I've been wanting a Dominion character since pretty much day one. So, but no, we'll see. We will see.
Your weapon is inefficiently shielded. It leaks kaons.
Yeah, just go and have a look at the stuff you can get when you level up. It's
scan for elevated kaon levels and follow the signal.
Right. What was I going to say? You also get, I think, like when you hit level 65, you get an Admiralty card that is related to a certain tailor. I'm going to create this link that I've been sent. See what this is. Are you going to actually be Taraxia? Right, well,
the kaon particle traces lead into the valley.
Okay. This planet's quite pretty.
I see. They followed the waterfall.
God, look at this. This is actually. You can tell this is one of the later missions because this looks. Look at this. The detail on this. Looks really nice. Now the water effects are pretty decent as well. That's not, poo-pooing the earlier missions. Just.
The rocks here are causing a lot of interference. We should take another set of scans to get.
Well, I'm that kind of guy. I can figure things like that out. Yeah, I can't figure out how how to keep the microphone on when I start a stream. God, yeah, you can definitely tell this is one of the later ones. Because obviously they've got new techniques and things like that as well. I've also seen a few of the screenshots that they've done of the upgrade for Deep Space Nine. Oh, it's starting to look good. It really is starting to look good. Oh, there's a Zinkefi.
The Zinkefi!
Splat.
They're big and angry.
and pissed off. And you got little arms. They've got big arms, little arms.
So be it. Attack!
Well, where they gone?
Come, Zinkethi. See our true warrior fights.
Okay.
You will not stop us.
Clef. That's it. Excellent. God, they are quite easy to... Nope. Fighting water isn't actually as easy as it sounds. Yep. Especially as I can't see where the... There we go. Where the danger areas are.
So, there are some Zinkethi with a taste for battle. Good.
Scans indicate they took.
I hope so. No, they don't know how they're going to sort of position NPCs and stuff like that yet, but you know, they've got time. They've got time. They've got good what, 2 or 3 months yet to finish it off.
Why would they destroy entire planets?
That's a good question. Why would they destroy an entire planet with floaty things like that? Let's just put it that way.
They must find some tactical advantage in these actions for some reason.
Yeah, it's a shame can't make a Vorta or a Changeling. That's just wishful thinking, but if they ever did, even if it was like a premium, you know, character unlock, like especially with like Vorta or Founder Changeling,
I'm reading Zenkethi life signs.
I'm not gonna lie, I would probably pay for it.
Ah, good. We will meet them in...
So I'm going to be putting some money to one side so I can get, you know, the Dominion ships. Not going to lie about that. Some people, you don't have to, obviously. It'll be completely playable without it, because it is going to be a free expansion. But they did say they will be doing, you know, like packages for people who want to buy the ships and stuff like that. So it may be that by default you can create a Jem'Hadar, but you could also have a Vorta or a Changeling as a premium character. Which may piss off a few people, but I can kind of understand why they do that, because there's no real monthly charges and stuff like that. So it's a... Yeah, it's a... As long as they don't charge ridiculous prices, then I won't mind. If they do, then I'll just create a Jem'Hadar. Well, one thing that... Well, it's not really relevant to Star Trek Online, but I know that the... Oh, hello. To Lexington. Hello. Welcome to the stream. At the moment, we're just hunting down the Zinkethi. This is getting towards the end of this character's arc. We're also talking about the expansion that's coming out as well in about 3-4 months' time. And what sort of characters we would create and things like that. And I'm... Nex, okay, that's cool. That's a cool name. I like Nex. Excuse me.
We're getting closer to the proto-matter bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. As I say, I will be having a few pennies put to one side to get stuff from that, because I just love the Dominion. I'm not gonna lie. As a thing, I freaking love them. It's why I said my STA game as you know, it has interactions with the Dominion. But kind of related to it, go back to what you said previously about the lesser races. One of the books that they're bringing out for Star Trek Adventures, it is related.
I see God.
And Moobot, okay, that's going to pop up every so often. And actually, give me a second, I will quickly turn that off. Silly Moobot. So just bear me one moment, I'll turn that off, otherwise it will keep spamming it every sort of 10-15 minutes. Yeah, still is a good way to sort of promote the Star Trek Adventures game. Yeah, skip that, thank you. Command list. Where's it gone, Steiner? There we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, silly Moobot. Oh yes, the minion weapon. Yeah, those are very good. The minion weapons. It's the character I'm planning on creating as a stopgap between now and when sort of when this one ends and the Victory's Life expansion goes is going to be a Klingon, and I'm going to be farming the fudge out of that mission. I'll probably do it off stream as well, just so people don't see me do the same mission over and over again for exactly the same reason that you've done it, Lex. You know, to get the Dominion weapons, because they are pretty snazzy. Where's he gone?
The trail ends here. I'm reading Zenkethy life signs inside that blocked-off cave.
Yeah, I don't mind paying a teeny bit extra if I get to create a founder or a vorter. But if not, it just means more money to us going towards the ships. And hello, Jordan. I think it's Boldly Day Road, the one where so Lex got it right. Kurland here. It's one where you walk along the outside of Deep Space Nine. I think it's Boldly Day Road. Don't worry about being late. You're here.
One move swiftly, and we can take them.
As soon as you said Kurland here, I knew exactly what mission you was talking about. So I can't figure out where I've got to go on this map now. Oh, it's this way. Why is that zoomed out? That should be zoomed in a bit more. That's better. Yep, it is evening in the UK. And of course, it would be hidden in a cave behind a waterfall.
Look, they've set up the protomatter bomb in here.
Oh dear, protomatter bomb again.
We have the Zenkethy from the cave before we can do anything about the bomb.
Right. So, kill the Zenkethy. Okay, that I can do.
They clearly did not notice this entrance.
Oh, chicken taquitos. Sounds yummy. Oh dear. Eight times doing that mission. You're a brave person. Although what I do like is they made a blatant nod towards that in one of the later missions. I think it was one of the Iconian ones where Kurland comes in to help you, and the first thing he says is Kurland here, and then his ship gets damaged, and you can't hear from him for the rest of the mission. And that just cracked me up when that happened. Right, so where are they? So you finally get to hear him shut up. That was a nice little touch there. Right. Okay.
That is a huge protomatter matrix.
So yeah, if anyone's
Controlled by 3 regulator consoles.
you killed a zombie villager in Minecraft and named him Chris. Was that after me?
I can set it up, but I need time. Cover me while I work.
Alright. Okay, she knows to shut down the protomatter bombs because she is an expert in this thing, and we know how to kill people.
More Zenkethy.
That we can do. He's doing well. He's getting to the end of his official arc at the moment. So what we might do, probably what we'll do is because it's like, I think there's about sort of 7 more missions before it's the end of this arc. Is I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna retire him. Just gonna give him a long holiday whilst they work on probably my Klingon character, because the beginning missions are slightly different to the Federation ones. But then as you get further in the game, they start to become more the same sort of thing, basically as the Federation and Klingon reunite in their alliance and stuff like that. I know exactly what I'm going to create for that character. I'm going to remake one and send it to a Barbados planet. Well, you say that. There is actually Riser in the game, and you can visit there. So I'll send him to Riser. And that is probably the equivalent of a Paradise planet. Oh, definitely. There will be new Federation content when the expansion comes out. So then I might... But it all depends on sort of how they tie it into the Jem'Hadar character. If it's basically the same for all characters, maybe I'll just leave him on there. Just for a while. I'm not going to get rid of him. I'm not going to retire him completely or delete him.
Shutting down pylon beta now.
The ugliest captain in Starfleet. You know, he deserves a holiday, considering what he's been through. Let's fire up some drones. You forget about those. These things, Keffi, are surprisingly easy to take down. Yeah, Riser's an amusing planet. It's where Curzon Dax basically suffered a fatal injury while seeking Jamaharon. And you'll understand why Curzon died with a smile on his face. Curzon is the... Oh yeah. But Riser is more of a pleasure planet, whereas Earth is a borderline paradise. Difference between the two. Go on, where's the rest of them? Everyone focus on him, thank you. Yep, take him out. Actually, you know what? Let's leave a couple of turrets here right by the... Also, Riser, it's... Well, Riser's Riser. Dax, new host and twin up captains. Interesting. Yeah, because in this Esri Dax, I believe, is still around. She's captain the Aventine, the Vesta class, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, there was, you can guarantee there was going to be a Dax on the Enterprise at some point. Yes, I saw that one. Yes. That did make me laugh. That did. Yeah, that version of Dax is the as you say, it's like the 29th century version. You know, not too happy if anything happened to Esri. Thank you. That was a good episode. I like that. Ragnarok, just destroying all those ships. Alright, was those last buggers?
All the bombs are deactivated.
Oh, yep, I know. I'm trying to shoot and read your thing. Yep. Right, let's try that again. Where's she gone? Oh, there she is.
It's done. All the bombs are deactivated.
Yeah, the Ragnarok episode was at the end of the previous arc.
These crystal formations are very similar to those we found at the first proto-bombing site on Draconis 3. This can't be a coincidence.
Oh.
We may have found what the Zenkethi are targeting in these attacks.
So, Rodek, you got anything to add to this?
Word from the core. Zenkethi ships are dropping out of here.
That's what I like to hear. Alright. So after this, after this mission, I'm gonna head to back to Starbase 1 and pick up a new ship. Well, decide on my new ship because I've already picked them.
Alliance vessels. I am Fleet Admiral Aronsen Tarak. As you now know, this system has been claimed by the Zenkethi Coalition. Further aggression on your part will not be tolerated. This world is not...
I don't have a dog, but my cat is currently asleep on her tree at the moment. I say tree, it's like a tower. You can kind of sort of see it in the back. Well, yeah, it's just out of camera. Right.
Your choice is made. The path of violence. It is one I have walked many times, without fear, without remorse. Come, let us walk it together.
That's very poetic.
Fight now for honor and glory.
Sure. Kapla. Oh, cool. Yep. So if you want to do some fleet stuff there, yep. So it'd be last sort of like the last sort of half hour or so of the stream. Basically, it's when I do stuff fleet with you and with people who want to play the game. So if it's on PC, so if you've got a PC character who's past level 10 and the tutorial, I believe, then yeah, we can do some fleet stuff, some group things. That last week was quite fun. We did a shuttle mission. What else did we do? We did. Let's just take out that cruiser first, because that's annoying me. He's repairing it. There we go. Excellent. God, yeah, some of those torpedoes. Just pull your feet out and put them on the dog. Oh, no, that's cruel. Yeah, we'd definitely be like, say, going back to what I was saying earlier, we'd definitely have loved to have the option to create a Vorta or a Founder for when Victory of Life comes out, but I can kind of understand why they're not doing that. Yes, I've seen pictures of your dog. He's a big lad. Not massive, but he's not a small pupper either. That's correct, yes, I've got the Discovery weapons on this one.
This is far from over. Tell your leaders.
I'm trying to keep all my ships in the Federation to use phasers, just because it makes it easier when I'm transferring between ships and stuff. But just to let you know, X, my original character, although he's a Tellarite, he came from the TOS era. So he's a Tellarite from the past, flying a stolen Breen carrier with weapons from the Discovery era. Yeah.
Let them flee. Let them run to their masters and whimper like craven targs. Let them whisper of warriors who fight with honor and without.
I would definitely say, John, this, as far as games go in Star Trek Online, it is probably one of the more forgiving games I have played. I mean, you can muck up things, definitely, and you can be suboptimal, but it's one of the games I found that is, once things click with it, it's very forgiving, and you can really push up some disgustingly high numbers, but you don't need to.
You may be right. They may return and bring their protomatter weapon with them. Should that day come, I hope to meet them in battle once more with a warrior like you at my side.
Indeed,
now,
yeah, the space combat I actually do enjoy it. It's
a matter of great importance that I must investigate there.
been an honour, General.
I think we found a big piece of the puzzle.
That's the other thing as well, yeah. As Squiddo just said, or you just need friends to help you through it. And I'm pretty sure that if you did decide you want to play this, you would have at least 3 other people willing to help you. And that includes me.
Return and share what we've learned about everything,
It's,
including the fate of Canada.
I mean, what a lot of people get mixed up in this is thinking if you play as, say, for example, a science-based character, that you have to fly science-based ships. You don't. You can have an engineering character in a tactical ship, or you could have a tactical captain in what do you call it, a engineering ship, for example. Sorry, bang the mic. And it just means there's certain options will become available to you if you choose one class of ship, and certain options if you don't. Like again, to use Squidger for example, I know he's got a science-based captain, so his abilities tend to be more sort of like healing, buffing, and doing funky stuff. This particular character I'm playing at the moment is an engineer, so he's more about the tanking and be able to withstand punishments. You also have the tactical people, who, and they're probably the closest you'll get to DPS, but built correctly, as in within Star Trek, you can cross departments and not have to worry about it. It just means that a tactical officer will find it slightly easier to destroy stuff, and an engineering character will find it slightly easier to tank and take punishment, and a science character will find it slightly easier to basically do funky stuff. And also the character creation options are pretty cool. I mean, look, these are the sort of things you got. Plus also the ships are pretty funky. Yeah, and also, best bit, the game's free to play as well. Go on, join us. Right, let's speak to command.
So it's true. The Zenkethi have a protomatter bomb.
Yeah, they have a protomatter bomb.
Lives. No one in the Alliance is comfortable with the Zenkethi having a weapon of genocide. What happened to those planets could happen to any world in Alliance space.
That's it, you can actually grind for the premium currency in this game. You don't have to spend a penny. Spend a penny.
If they're the key to these attacks, we need to know why.
I expect all the British people to be laughing at that right now. Right. Let's go with that. No, let's go with that. Let's see what engines I've got, actually. Thank you. I'm glad somebody laughed at that. Ooh. Okay, let's go with the engines. Yeah, I'm not going to force you, but I would definitely recommend giving it a try. Now, I'm not. I mean, I've been in sort of situations myself before where you don't feel like you're pressured and then being, yeah, let's go with those engines. Oh, look at that, Mark 12's already. That's more like it. Yep. Let's install those bad boys. Okay, yep, I've hit. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. 134 experience points to unlock Mastery Tier 5. 100, literally 2 kills. Alright, save that to the loadout. Okay. I'm trying to think, where can I just, yeah, I was about to think I'm just going to go find a Borg red alert just to ting me over to that one, because that's ridiculous. 100 and what I will do, yeah, seriously, no, it's ship experience. It's not you can only get that by actually flying the ship. It's not experience. That you can get from donating, yeah, but it's the ship stuff you only get when you're flying the ship, unfortunately. Yeah, hence my oh, there's a ship in the background there. You can see it, the USS Attenborough. That's a great name for a ship. Right, where's the Sol system? Ah, I'm in the Beta Quadrant. Alpha Quadrant even. I need to get to the Beta Quadrant. And I just crash into a star. Okay. Those engines. Ah, there we go. This is one I've done a few times in the fleet as well, because it's probably one of my favourites. This one just mess up the Borg.
We will add your technological and biological distinctiveness to our own.
Alright. Okay, let's go over there to the Borg. Oops, so we're going in the right direction, does help. There we go. There you watch a little thing, as soon as I kill this sphere, something will pop up. I've got itchy nose. And I'm being decimated. There we go, and I've just hit tier 5. Yes, I know my shields are failing, thank you. Yeah, see, something I'm going to have to be careful with is when I do get the, say, the temporal escort, I'm going to be a glass cannon in that ship. But it's worth getting. Oops. No, I don't want that, thank you. Oops, okay, that one. Where's the next Borg? Up there. He would be right. Oh, here comes the pickle. Big ship. Where is it? It's over there. Turn, you bugger. Oh, it's a turning circle of ridiculousness.
Resistance detected. Unimatrix 0.
Take out the regen probes.
1 of 10 engaging now. Resistance is futile. You will become one with the
Borg. So we've got 10 minutes, well, 9 minutes to take us out. I think we can do this.
shoes and prepare to move. We will add your technological and biological distinctiveness to our own.
Who cares? We're going to blow you up. Well, that one is, for me, that's over to the right hand side of the keyboard, where you know, just above the right shift on my one. Let's see, what's my lowest? Let's go temporal again. I think I've really got. Get that way, stupid. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly head to. Oh, that's handy. Head to Seoul and pick up my new ship. This bit is going to be a little bit boring for people because I have to configure the ship and do everything else like that as well. So you know, if you want to take a quick break for a couple of minutes, by all means, I'll try and make it as fast as possible because I know what ship I'm going for. So that will help, but I still have to reconfigure like my loadouts and my tray. There we go, there's the Enterprise J. Or we call it the big bastard. Dock. The Universe class. Okay. Yeah, I just did it on one mission. It's like the Endeavour's really easy to do this time. For those who don't know, Endeavours are like little, that's what you call them, like side missions that you can do, that specific tasks like do a certain mission, receive a certain amount of damage, you know, stuff like that. Oh, look at that. Just look at that ship there. Hestia. Look, there's what appears to be a doggy type thing. Right. Okay. Now. Okay, where's my ship gone? Where is it? Where is it? Yes, ooh. Temporal operative abilities. Yes, this sounds good. It's okay, so I'll make this my starship. I'm going to change the name as well because I'm not too happy with the name for this one. Okay, what I will do is I will also put in that one. Yes, I'll put that there. That there. Let's see, science ability, consoles. Crystalline absorption matrix, no. Phaser damage, oh yes, I'll have that. Okay, well, I've already got that one. Right, so that can go there. Right, so let's see what else ones I've got. I have also got temporal destabilization matrix. Proto-matter field, tactical systems stabilizer. Yes. What else is it? Part of the. Yeah, I've got that. So I'm just making sure I've got the entire set. That's why. Chronotach casual anchor and Chronotach. Yeah, that's the other one I want. Chronotach, yep, I'll have that one. causal anchor. Toga, no. Ooh, yes, I'll have that one. No, that's going to go with it. Yeah. No, yeah, I've got that one equipped. Let's have a look, see. Where's it gone? Where's that ship gone? Temple Cruiser. Oh, there we go. The chronotachyon thingy. Scotia, that can go. What's it, universal? So I can go. Oh, no, it's Temple Cruisers. It's not. Temple Raider. Forgot about that. Okay. So. Timeline stabilizer? No. What else is this one? I think that's Ferengi Starship. This is what I'm looking for. That's the Breen. Enhance that one. That's another Breen item. Oh, that can only go on Breen ships. Fair enough. What's this one? Molecular Coherent. Nope, can't use that. Temple Battlecruiser. That's only battle cruisers, damn it. Arkham. Right, so I'm missing one item. Okay. I need to find that. It's the casual anchor. Temple destabilization. No. Proto matter field thingy? No. Hey! And thank you for the follow, AreaMan2306. Let's make sure we try and get the names right. Tactical system, regenerative. That's not a bad one. I've got the M6, yep. Temporal destabilization. I've got to find this weapon. Where's it gone? Let's put that there for now. Domino, I've got that one already equipped, yes. Got that one already equipped. Casual anchor. What was the casual anchor from? Temple Starship, 31st Temple Starship. Okay, so that's that one, yeah, that gives me that. Where's that gone? Don't tell me I've... That's the Arkham. No. Dreadnought Cruiser. I haven't claimed it. That's why. I haven't claimed the ship. That would be why I can't find it. Right, so let's put that there. Right, where's it gone? Ships. I haven't ships tier 6. Kronos. That's the one. I'll claim that. Okay. This is where it says I've already got it, or something stupid like that. Yeah, Temple. Oh, the Argyle. There we go, casual anchor. That's why I was on the... That's better. That'll be why I couldn't find it. Right, so that's the ship. Oh dear. That's the with the Riemann shields. It looks a bit... Actually, it looks pretty cool like that, the more I look at it. I'm keeping that. Right. So, now I have to configure the stations. Oh, cool. Looks like it's already done it. I've got gravity well. That's the other thing I need to do. I need to replace viral matrix with... Yep, don't worry, I've made that mistake, causal and casual, so many times. You're not the first person to do it, and you won't be the last. So yeah, I need to change viral matrix, so I think Hey! Oh, thank you very much, hey, man, I just see the message in the chat as well. I don't often look at the in-game chat, so apologies if that was a bit delayed. But no, thank you for watching the stream and saying hello. Right, first of all, I am going to head to get the, I think it's the Tychon's Rift. It's a nice little funky ability. I think it's like Tychon's Rift 2 or maybe 3. Let's have a look, actually. Let's have a look, see. Who's got that? It's going to be Zapaz. He's my science dude. Oh, but hang on. What I could do... Could I have Sinita there? No, okay. No, let's keep that, because I want to keep her gravity well. Yeah, sure. Why not? Right, so look at this. That's for Zapaz. And then what's it? It's the... Where is it? That one, so it's the commander rank. Okay, so it's commander. Commander space. Science space commander. So that's going to be the bottom one. Right, well, what I could do is replace Gravity Well with Tychon's Rift 2 and replace this one with this slightly better Gravity Well. So let's get that. I mean, seriously, Gravity Well is probably, in my opinion, one of the best abilities in the game. It just draws all your enemies close together and does them a little bit of damage, but if you time it right, you can make one blow up and their warp core explosion will cause the next one. And I've seen it happen before where someone's got a whole massive group of, I think it's like Klingon ships or something, took out one, the whole cluster just went. It was a sight to see, especially if you factor in, you know, like torpedo speed 3 and things like that. Okay, so Zapaz. Oh yeah, I see you. Hello. Right. Where's he gone? See, Zapaz. It's not bad for like only a green. Right, space abilities. I want to go with. Okay. Oh, he's got to be promoted. Interesting. That could be why he's always got killed first. Commander. That would actually explain why he keeps dying so much. Because he was just a lowly ensign. Oh dear. That explains a lot. How long has that taken me? 4 months. Derp. I am not a smart man. Okay, so let's learn Gravity Well 2. Because that is a cool ability. What I also then do is learn Tychon's Rift 2 to replace that one. Replace that, because Tychon Rift is pretty good, but Gravity Well is pretty sweet. So now what I do is I will change that to Tychon's, that to Gravity Well. So I've got Science Team, Hazard Emitters, Tychon's Rift, and Gravwell. For Tibma, I've got Torpedo Spread, always a classic. Fire at Will, which one's Will? And Attack Pattern Beta, all pretty good standard abilities for a tactical officer to have. Lita, she has got Torpedoes and Spread again, because they are pretty fun, good abilities to have. Let's see. Got Engineering Team, Emergency Power to Weapons, Reverse Shield Clarity, all good space standard abilities to have. So that's pretty funky. Hey, I shall do emotes. Right. Okay. So now I've got to head back up to the ship, and this is the boring part, but I have to kind of do this because there's just makes it easier for me. Oh, you're a tactical captain. Do you want home in the fleet? In fact, I can do that actually. I think. Yeah, Glitterfawn should have guessed that. There you go. Just sent an invite. Oh, the vengeance there. Oh dear, look at all that. Got temporal abilities. Oh yeah. Okay, I will quickly promote that character roster to promotive in fleet. Promotive in fleet. Promotive in fleet. Because Ace of Thorns is one of the what I've called founding members of the fleet, they get automatically ranked up to their characters to the highest possible rank. Because they help me set up the fleet, so it's okay. So now this is the boring part. So if you want to go take a quick break, this is a good time to do it. Because this is why I have to set up my ability trays. It's can be a bit convoluted the way I do it, but it's not for everyone. I will admit that. But it's designed to help me play the game easier. So also it sort of helps me to map out where my abilities are and how to use them. So, okay, so the way I generally do it is I have set up 2 trays. So I've set up a keyboard macro a long time ago, so that when I hit space, it fires off my abilities in the tray. Again, it's because otherwise I just wouldn't be able to play the game as well as most people. I'd be having to move all out, and having to look down and press the thing. It's a combination of factors as to why I have to do that. But the basic gist of it is, every time I press space, it will activate the next ability in tray 10, and then once it gets into tray 10, it'll go down to tray 9. Yeah. Oh, and Officer Ladders followed as well. Thank you. Yeah, it can be, as I say, the most boring thing, but one thing I have liked that they do now is when you do go to a new ship, it will transfer pretty much everything over that it can transfer over to the new class. Which, because if you're somebody like me who just likes using the same weapons and stuff over and over again, it works very easy. But if you want to have like each ship to be customized, pimped out for a very specific role, yeah, it can take ages. But to be perfectly honest, for me, and I'll admit my nerds on this thing, I think that's half the fun. Okay, so look, I have a battle cloak. Oh yeah, my ship can cloak. Right, so I've got this one. I mean, the way I generally do it as well is my more, should we say, combat orientated abilities will tend to go along row 10, and my utility and everything that's there, I'll also duplicate them in the bottom 3 rows as well if I want to activate them outside of the rotation. So you may see me putting them in 2 places, but that's deliberate. And a 3rd follow from someone today, from Lex. Thank you. Oh, definitely, yeah. Greetings to you too, Travin. Yeah, it's what a lot of people, they've sort of jokingly referred to as Space Barbie, because the way you can customize and tweak your ships is, especially when you start factoring all the reputation items and things like that as well. Oops, I just reminded myself there. Reputation. Actually, I'll do that. Actually, I'll do that off stream. I'm waffling. Right, attack pattern beta. Let's put that in the combat row. Battle cloak. Yep. Fire at will. That's going to go there. That one there. Okay. Brace for impact. That's nice little damage resistance. Chronotypic capacitor. I'll put that there and there. That one. That can go there, and that one can go there, and also there, and also there. Wow, I'm getting loads of follows today. Thank you, Travin72. Defense configuration. I can just captain and stuff. Hey, have you seen? I'll show you my. Look at that. Look at this magnificent bastard. Nope, I didn't overpromote you. Provisional leader. As I said earlier, I still have the highest ranking. So if anyone gets too cocky, I can demote them. Right. Okay, defense configuration. That's these things here, which is the temporal abilities. Emergency power to weapons, always good. So that can go there as well. Engineering fleets, which is resistances, that can go there and there. Engineering team, emergency hull heal, yep. How that one? That can go. Oh shite! Didn't want to do that. Evasive manoeuvres, one of my favourites. That can go for a laugh. That can go just down there. That one. Okay, Gravwell, my favourite. What I'll do is as well. Hazard emitters can go there. Speed boost and damaging shockwave. Oh baby. See, miraculous. Yep, miracle worker. Star Wars. The miracle worker ships, yeah, they are a bit. Well, they're not designed for their looks. Let's just say that. Offensive configuration. Hello. Overload tactical systems. Oh, all these abilities. Ramming speed. Never going to use that. Reverse shield polarity. Very good ability. Reverse shield frequency. Yes. Science team. Yes. Temple. Just for the laugh. I'm going to put that there as well. Threatening stance. Yeah, that can go there. Torpedo spread. Actually, no, that can go up there. Torpedo spread there. Titan's Rift there. Torpedo spread Uno there. I'm going to put those just down here as well so I can keep a track on them. No particular reason. So it's just also it helps fill out the gaps on the. I don't like having empty gaps on the tray. It's like even stuff like that that are useless. I will. Attack pattern beta. Have I included that one? Yes, I have. Brace for impact. Have I included that one? Yes, I have. Just double checking now that I've got everything. Chronoton capacitor, just for a laugh. I can go there. Domino. Yep, I've got that one. Is that Domino? Again, I'm going to put that's that one there. Yep. Digital shield power. Don't always need that, but it's good to have. Engineering fleet, engineering team, yep. EPS power transfer. Again, this is just to fill out the gaps, that's all. Fleet support, yes, I've got that one. Full impulse, yeah. Gravwell, yeah, it's going to go there. Hazard emitters, yep. Yeah, I've already got that one. Speed boost and damaging shockwave, I just love the sound of that. Molecular deconstruction beam, that's the other one I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. Have that there. See, offensive configuration. I'll put that there. Overload tactical systems. I can go there. There's the other one. And getting close. Almost done. I've got to take. Yep. That's the other one. Yep. So I got that. Support configuration. Yep. That one. That one. That one. Threatening stance. Yes. Titan's Rift. I'll put that there just to fill the gap. And. Let's go with forward for that one. Okay. Then what I always do is first thing to do is to loadouts. That way, if I want to tweak, something's gone there. Something's missing. Yep. Yeah, you sneaky little bugger. There you go. Casual anchor. I knew there was something missing. Right, so what's that got? Oop, didn't want to do that. Where's casual anchor gone? There we go, casual anchor. That can go there, that's what I want to do. Yeah, occasionally when you transfer. Wait, did I do a Star Wars pun? What did I say? I completely lost track of what I was doing. I was focusing on this. What did I do? Saved? Yeah. Just trying to. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay. I'll, yeah. That's a. My bad. Okay. Now all everything's laid out, I can start to adjust what weapons and stuff I want to use. Now I'm generally going to keep the same sort of things, integrity linked discovery weapons, things like that. But because I'm going to be doing not so much, that's what I want. Yeah, that's it. That's better. Why does that not allow me to? Oh, there. Oh, okay. I've got to. Okay, I can't change it when I'm actually in the ship. Right. So, I am willing to take suggestions in chat for the ship's name. As long as it's not rude or suggestive or. No, that was just a random name. I don't want to call it that. It's just doesn't feel right for the ship. Yeah, somebody else can pick one. Doesn't matter where. So I'm really happy with the way the random names go, but they've got like a predetermined list, so no, they're never going to be fantastic. There's also something to do in Fleet, wasn't it? We've got any of those there? No. You want me to call it the USS a spaceship? Double check that's what you want me to call it. You want me to call it the USS a spaceship. I'm going to quickly beam down to the Academy just for a second. Just so I can rename the ship. Then we'll continue with the plot. Alright. See, now I can change the ship's name. There. Let's see what the random one's suggesting. Let's go with Brisbane, Vancouver, the USS Bob. Alright, Bob it is then. The USS Bob. No, too late. It's Bob now. Oh yeah, these are fantastic ones. Right, let's beam out straight into sector space. Then we'll continue with the plot. Yeah, Captain Malclarven of the USS Bob. Yeah. Famous inventors and engineers. See, sometimes I do have a theme for my character classes ships. Like one of my characters, I named all of his ships after Egyptian gods, and when I stopped playing him to focus on other characters, he was last flying in one of the Galaxy X's called the Amun-Ra. Just like hell yeah, freaking love that ship. Right, back to the plot. Right, so we've done that one. Now on to Survivor.
Some time ago, there was a temporal disruption involving the USS Enterprise C. We thought the matter was fully resolved, but there was an oversight. We need to find one of the
Interesting,
Enterprise C survivors, a temporal duplicate of Starfleet.
Yeah, you can name after anything you want, as long as it's not rude or hate speech or anything like that. Then yeah.
There's one person in particular that can provide the location of the survivors, Sela of Romulus. We believe she's operating in the Cytor system.
Legion CAG.
Meet me there.
Ooh, Romulan operative armor. Ooh, snazzy. Oh, that's nice. Might have to get some of that.
Stay safe out there.
Right, we're going to the Cytor, or Cytor system. The arms coming off a chair, struggling to take 50% of falling. We route all power to the structural integrity field. It's been a while since I've flown these sort of ships, so this is going to be interesting. Why have I got the Vardwar cluster torpedo? I didn't want that. Shit. Oh well. I wanted the Nausicaan one. That's better. That's the one I wanted. And that can be... oh damn, I don't have any other phasers, do I? I do, just the crappy ones. Let's have a look. It's going to be interesting having seen lots of torpedoes. So what I'll do is I will swap over that one for that one. Because they basically go in order, like from left to right as you fire them. So, okay, that'll do.
If she's here, we'll need to draw her out. Seela's not easily found if she doesn't want to be.
You saying about Bob, one of my favourite yet underrated films is called Titan AE, and there's a big reference to Bob in that film. Nobody spoil it if you have seen it, but those who have will understand what I'm talking about.
Our intel shows a lot of Romulan activity in this
Offensive configuration.
Seela's name.
Find that amusing.
Command believes she's planning an assault of some kind.
Oh, look how manoeuvrable this ship is. Already, look at this. That's the point. Let's just see what my stats are. Okay. Right, don't need to worry about too much about the defences. Turn rate at the moment is 65. 54 degrees a second at full speed. Sweet.
This looks like an abandoned Tal Shiar base.
Oh, here we go. Abandoned. Well, this base turn rate is 22.5. It is a ship from the 31st century, after all. Oh, I should have put some cannons on this.
Looks like the interior has been stripped of anything useful over an extended period of time.
Here we go.
This could be the work of
the USS Glass Cannon. Oh dear, okay, that's a bad idea. Never use the turbo boost in this ship. Oh yeah, and because it's a Raider class, I get a bonus to damage if I attack from the rear. Giggity.
Those ships were older, but battle ready and in good repair. It's unusual of them to run so quickly. Stay sharp. Probably more of them out there waiting under cloak.
So, Helm, throw that plasma trail now.
As long as they keep leaking plasma, we can follow their trail.
God, seriously, look how manoeuvrable this ship is. It's like la 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 la. If I had the pilot spec, I could do a barrel roll in this. If I had that activated, doing a barrel roll in a ship like this would be fantastic. And still for making bad jokes. Hey, if I'm concentrating on the game, somebody needs to be doing the crappy jokes in chat. Can't always be me.
Unidentified ship, you are trespassing in sovereign Romulan space, and you are outnumbered. Surrender now.
Really, Stella? Really? You're threatening me?
Oh, it's you again.
Yes, it's me. Look, we're not here to fight. Just stand down.
No. You are still trespassing in my space, and I could use a new ship for my armada.
Seriously, you just don't learn, do you? You've seen what I'm capable of, and I've got a new pimped out ship. You really don't want to be doing this. Okay. Seriously, yep, see. Miracle work on a ship like this, fantastic. Oh, not so healthier than crystal meth. This is very true. Personally, I would never touch crystal meth, but a donut, yeah, I'd have a donut right about now. I do like this ship. So, yeah. Now, you want to try that shit again, Sealer?
Fine. We'll talk. Cut to the chase and tell me what it is you want.
Hang on a sec. I'm sure it's pilot. Let me just check. Just bear me one moment. No. Traits, no. There you go. Specializations. Pilot. I believe. Where is it? Where is it? It's called Rock and Roll. Oh, yep. That's the one. Yep, it's called Rock and Roll. And the first time I did this, I had specializations. Was on my Romulan character, and he at the time was flying a scimitar. And that you've seen the scimitar class involved in the game, and they were at the time probably the biggest ship in the game. This was before the Vengeance and the Universe class came out, and seeing several scimitars all at once doing barrel rolls was just one of those. This is why I love this game moments, and this is why I'm happy they are bringing in the specializations. A lot of people go, "Oh, they're a bit stupid," but I actually like them because once you've earned them, you don't have to earn them again. You can literally just switch between them, and the primary ones you get all of the abilities, and if it's secondary, then you just get the first 2 tiers. If you get that skill, then the captain needs to start wearing. You can have leather jackets and sunglasses and stuff like that in there. Seriously, the tailoring ability and customization, whilst it's not the most in-depth, is certainly impressive. So it's. Oh, he did the barrel roll in the Miracle Worker cruiser. Some of them you can get leather jackets. You can get some characters have sunglasses. Seriously, just create a character and then just go and mess around in the tailor and see all the options. Granted, some of the options are pay to, you've got to pay for premium currency, but as Screwjoe pointed out earlier, you can earn that currency in the game. It takes a bit of a finagling way of doing it, but you can. Some people call it pay to win. I call it pay to get it right now, if that makes sense. Yeah, some people do. Some people just spend all day just customizing the tailors, and I think you can have free by default. Free. Well, actually, I'll show you some stuff I've got already, just to sort of give you just to tease you a little bit more. Let's see. I've got those outfits, the Enterprise ones. There you go. The uniforms. See, got these ones. And the Mirror Universe one, which I've got for my Andorian. So you got appearance. You can have this one. You can have the Bajoran stuff. See, some of these ones do cost a bit, but they do often give regular giveaways, especially around the anniversary, where you can get free items like costumes and stuff like that. So, for example, I've got the Andorian one. I've got this one. I've got these ones. I've got medical. Got the Mirror Universe one, which is pretty funky. Got this weird Tellarite uniform, which I'm never wearing because that's an abomination. You've got the ripped 23rd century ones, like Kirk did. Like the Vulcan. This is not including what's actually in the in the base game itself. But yeah, so you got like formal wear, the intelligence outfits. So you do kind of have sunglasses. Don't know if you can see them there. But yep, you do get a form of that. Got the mercenary one. This Tanaxian clothing, motion picture stuff with the weird badge there. Next generation stuff. No, enough waffling about that. More to do the plot. Otherwise, I will keep talking nonsense all day.
When the Enterprise C survivors were taken, my father agreed to let the rest of the crew.
Next time I'm at Starbase 1, I'll show you the tailoring options.
She was executed, but my father held to his word. I am aware of the location, but I will only take you there if you agree.
Am I a shameless shill for this game? Yes.
And what assurances do I have that I won't simply be executed? I will not agree to my death.
She does a little bit, yes. Yeah. Celia rocking the Brienne of Tarth look.
If I agree to this,
although Brienne of Tarth is much more trustworthy. I know who I'd have on my side.
By my own standards. I will not be cut off from access to the outside world, and I will not be given any sort of death penalty.
You have your main character built up as a character from the Star Wars universe.
My crew and their ships to go without harassment.
Cool. Which character? Or is it just sort of generally modelled after someone from the Star Wars universe?
The survivors of the Enterprise C were sent to a Tal Shiar prison world. Set a course for the Pictet system.
Ah, yes, we find out what really happened. We find out what really happened to Tasha now. Or what, you know, because obviously, you know, she was taken prisoner by the Romulans and was used to produce Celia, to put it politely. So it's... Yeah, well, yeah, she's completely bonkers. She's also half Romulan. That was... Pictet system.
I'm reading several Tholian ships on sensors.
Oh.
Along with some unusual temporal fluctuations.
Do I get to fight the Tholians?
Tholians dislike anything involving time travel. We should be cautious. If they think we're responsible, they may become hostile.
Well, we probably are responsible.
This is the Pictet system. One of many worlds where the Tal Shiar would send assets important enough to keep, but not threatening enough to kill. Supplies to this world stopped when Hobus was destroyed. But the Enterprise C crew are proven survivors. I admit, the Tholians...
Yeah. Oh, it's one of those more extended universe books ones. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, Tasha got... Yeah. The world she came from, and they basically say it was overrun with... I apologise for bringing this subject up. Another way of saying it. Rape gangs. Yeah, it was one of the most messed up planets in the Federation's borders, and basically Tasha survived and thrived on it. So when Picard found out about her and he was getting the crew together for the Enterprise, it's like, okay, she's pretty badass to survive all of that. I want her as my chief of security. Yeah, was that Linda Hamilton who played her sister in that episode? Screw you. No, I'm going to blow you up because I've... For those who don't know, Linda Hamilton is the person who played the original Sarah Connor in the Terminator films. Well, she's done other stuff, obviously, but that's the number one thing that I remember her for.
The Tholians were performing a detailed scan on that anomaly. Something caused it to destabilize quickly. Not a good sign.
Oh, okay. I'm Beth Toussaint. Oh, because sworn it was Linda Hamilton. I was thinking of something else then. Yeah, screw you. I'm faster, more manoeuvrable, and I kick ass. The reason why I have beams on a escort like this is because it means... well, I can shoot better. Although cannons do more damage, you have to line up properly. Beams are just so much more fun. Ah, that's lovely. Ooh, nice little healing there. Still can't believe I've got a battle cloak on this ship. Like, after decloaking, plus 25% battle bonus damage. Yeah.
I'll need more data, but I think it was...
Scan one. I want to see what they were so interested in.
Yeah, Zella, this is my ship, so shut up.
My most sincere apologies. I am so used to command and to quick efficiency. I just thought perhaps it would be better if we continued with the mission.
The Folians, I think, right, they're supposed to be, probably one of the more alien species they've encountered. It's a bit weird, but yeah, I think there's only so much you can do with large crystal-like spider creatures. Look at that, look at the way he moves.
Based on these readings, I believe I've found an origin point for these anomalies. They're coming from the planet below. I suggest sending an away team down to collect data.
Alright, let's get that into business and wait, okay, shields up. Oh, more Folians. Seriously, look, you just saw me destroy several of your ships. You really want to... You hate time travel, I'm literally a guy flying a temporal ship with abilities from, various timelines.
All clear. We should check out the planet while we can.
Oh, this ship's pretty nice, actually. Although I do prefer carriers, this is a nice little ship.
I am detecting signs of habitation, but there's a lot of disturbances.
Bob.
They're making it hard to obtain.
Kicks ass. Well, you see, realise as well, because this is classed as a radar type escort class, not only do I have the heavy weapon, plus if I attack a NPC from the rear, I get a bonus of 25% damage. Now, if I decloak from the rear, that means for a few seconds, I get 50% bonus damage. This thing is a strike craft.
Assemble your most able crewmen and... My apologies.
Yeah, well, that's you saying that, Travin. It's one thing I've absolutely loved about this game is that there's so many different types of ships. You can find one that suits your particular playstyle. Like yourself, you just said that you like cruisers. I personally love carriers, but I've got nothing against the other ships. I've seen science ships outperform tactical vessels because the person flying it knew what they were doing. I've seen cruisers go in and tank and then destroy practically everything and without even moving. They just spam of attacks. I'm just getting too excited about this game. That's why I think playing as a Klingon is going to be as a Klingon faction. It's going to be interesting.
We've beamed down into an open courtyard within what's left.
I've already got a character planned out. I know what I'm going to do. Going to be a sort of pirate raider type. And one of the ships is going to be... Now, it's not everyone's favourite ship, but I personally... it was probably one of the first Klingon ships I got. It's the Carthy. It's a carrier, again. And it also has little Orion Raiders, which go in and nick contraband and stuff like that. They're brilliant. The Cardassians, I believe they are... a new race within the two factions, but nothing's been detailed that much about it yet. It's not 100% confirmed. Set up a cruiser with 8 turrets, not a ton of damage. Oh, rapid fire. Oh, that would be nice. There was... I can't remember what ship it was on, but there was one that also gave you auto fire turrets, plus, and there was another one which increased that. Plus, if you ever had the I think it's the Kelvin Intel Dreadnought, you could have broadside fire emitters. Then I think on one of the Sovereign style ships, you could have a 180-degree torp. It's a shame you couldn't fit that, fit 2 of those and fit one to the front of your ship and one to the back, because that sounds like it would be an incredible... Don't worry, everyone makes that mistake. No, keeping up with the Kardashians. Don't bring Garrick into this.
And no one else.
He's a decent fella.
If you find her, I doubt she'll be alive.
Right. So basically, we are searching for the survivors of the Enterprise C, and that includes Tasha, this might be a bit interesting for you, Stella. You might get to meet your mother.
This world was abandoned by the Tal Shiar decades ago. I doubt there's anyone left. The survivors of the Enterprise C might have left personal items behind.
Yes.
This datapad dates back to the late 23rd century. It lacks power, but it should work once it's recharged.
21st century, that's where I came from. Right, so... well, I've got to go over here and I look... oh, there it is, I can see it. Little sparkly thing in the distance. Ooh. Favourite a species race. Now, do you mean in the game? Or do you mean just in general?
The place hasn't been inhabited for a while. Thing is, the tricorder's giving a range of time from 3 months.
Oh, see, for me, it's...
we're dealing with some serious temporal...
ooh, this is a tricky one. It comes down to a choice of two for me. On the bad guy's side, it's the Borg. They're my favourite antagonists. But from, should we say, the good guy's side, it's probably going to be the Trill. Yeah, the Ferengi are funny, but yeah, if I had to pick a race, I'd say Trill. Joined Trills, that is. Lurians. That is Morn species, isn't it, if I'm correctly? That's a good choice, Laserbox. If that is what I'm thinking of. No problem, we have like so many... oh, hello, what's going on here? We've got some temporal shenanigans going on over here.
That's one of the temporal anomalies. I wouldn't
keep it warm for...
entering its area of effect. From what I'm reading here, contact with the anomaly will do considerable damage to anything organic.
Where is it?
That being
I've got a fake tribble somewhere.
Stand over there, and between the two of us,
I'm just trying to see if it's within range of my desk. Is it there? So, one moment. No. Aha! 1 second. Aha! Yes. I have a tribble. I kept it by the desk because I kept it by the desk for use as a prop during one of the episodes of Star Trek Adventures. Right. Ooh, that makes my eyes go funny doing that. Oh, that's something over there.
someone's been here recently.
Tribbles are delicious.
The tricorder's picking up numerous signs. This gate appears to have been locked from the outside. Perhaps they knew about the anomaly but didn't have the means to handle it. Ah, there's a manual override over there near our beam down site. We can use it to open the gates.
So I'm just laughing at the chat. Why does everyone want to eat cute things?
When we disrupted this anomaly, it seemed to fracture, forcing more anomalies into our timeline. I think we might be able to use that to our benefit, though. I'll stay here and act as an anchor.
You act as a what, sorry? Oh, anchor. Oh, misheard you.
Dispersal pattern again. We should be able to push those bubbles away from the gate controls. If you get stuck, I'll be able to get you out of trouble.
Thanks. See, at least you're a useful NPC.
Controls are trapped within an anomaly.
So I have to move the anomalies. Anomali. Where's the plural of anomalies? Right. This is going to be fun. Right. Right. Yeah. No, I can't do anything there. Ah, yeah, nice handy floating arrow telling me where I've got to go. Thank you.
Looks like some of the closed gateways are rusted now. Find another spot.
Oh dear. That could have gone bad. Where's it? Okay. Right, so I've got to get over there. Okay. See if there's any more helpful arrows. There are. Brilliant.
I think I can see a clear path to the controls.
Ooh, that's a bit harsh. Right. Okay. So I've got to go this way. Ah, phew. Somehow the conversation's now gone on to cute topics.
Try to disperse where you are. It should open an escape path for you.
I like it in the game. It makes it really easy and helpful for me because I'm a filthy scrub lord who basically needs as much help as he can get. Oh, there's Daniels. Hello.
Excellent. The gate's open, and we can continue our search for Tanae. Well done. Before we move on, I've managed to bring the datapad online again. It might contain clues on what happened. Looks like it's a personal unit. The primary user is Lieutenant Tasha Yar of Starfleet.
It is, yep, Lieutenant Tasha Yar's personal datapad.
Give me that. The first entry dates to 2389, nearly 40 years after she was executed. Or at least 40 years after she was supposed to have been executed.
Right, let's see the entry.
I am Natasha Yar, Security Chief for the Federation Starship Enterprise D. Well, at least that's who I was. For the past 40 years, I've been Tal Shiar Prisoner 24601. But even that changed a week ago.
So if we assume that she was about 20, 25 when she was, you know, involved in the Enterprise C incident, then she's probably about sort of 60 here.
We've managed to recover some data pads like this one, but there isn't enough here for us to call for help or escape. I'm leaving this record in case anyone comes looking for us. Sela, if you find this, I still love you. I've missed you.
Well, that's going to please Sela.
Lieutenant Yar was supposed to have been executed. My father said it happened. There were witnesses. How can... Clearly, there was some judicious alteration of history.
Here's the idea. Your father was telling porkies.
The Enterprise C survivors were here, but something drove them away. Something more than the loss of supplies. We should continue looking for the survivors. Your duplicate of Tanae may yet be alive on this rock.
Yeah, see? Your father lied to you.
It would not have been the first time. No doubt he thought she might still have been useful in some way. I can see the pity in your eyes. Keep it. His decision allowed me to become the person I am. I do not regret that.
If you say so.
Look, there's a path ahead.
Yeah. Oh, some more temple shenanigans going on. This time it's a big green one.
This anomaly looks more stable than the others. Probably less deadly, but let's not find out now.
Yeah, tell you what. Go stick your hand in it. No? It doesn't look pleasant. That's a large datapad.
The generators died and no one knows why. Richard thinks it might have been the big predators.
Opportunist.
She might be able to salvage some of the parts. I hope she can. She's been glaring over the remains for the last 3 hours. 2 more dead. We can't stay here. The animals...
Can you actually hear her speaking? Or is this really is a bit too quiet?
Early warning system, using a trick I learned growing up on Turkana 4, but that won't stop them. We took a vote, and we're moving.
I can hear her good. Yeah, because on my end, she's really quiet, so...
We'll build a new settlement in the old secondary supply bunker the Tal Shiar abandoned 20 years ago. The surviving guard has agreed to guide us there. Loyalty to the Tal Shiar fades when you've been stranded with the inmates.
Oh, that's fine. It's cause it's just more to me. She sounds really quiet, but I've had this not so much an issue, but it's a just an ongoing technical not problem where what I hear and what the stream hears is different. But as long as she's hearable, also bear in mind I am sitting pretty close to the mic and almost shouting into it. So as long as it's an acceptable level of her, that's fine. I don't want it to be too loud, because believe me, when this game gets loud, it gets very loud.
Lieutenant Yar never discussed Turkana 4. When I was older, I discovered why. She was a survivor.
That's the planet she came from. Turkana 4, the one we was talking about earlier.
My father was just that. Obviously, she continued that trait into her existence here. There's more ground.
The messed up planets that Tasha came from.
There's another unstable anomaly.
It is this. Well, yeah. You seriously only just noticed that one? God, you need the eyesight check, mate. The big boy.
The anomaly has left some of the rock in a molten state.
Ugh.
You took readings in orbit. Surely we should continue looking.
If my D&D race. Well, I tend to change every time I play, but my default, if I can't think of one, tends to be tieflings.
Clearly, these anomalies must be connected to your mission. Now, while you take a leisurely stroll through the jungle, I will be moving on. It appears that there are more survivors than initially.
Yeah, tieflings. Although the last D&D game played, I did play a barbarian halfling, which was fun.
Tanae!
Go away! Leave this place!
But just for a laugh, it's just like just in response to what was just said in chat. Oh, I'm being shot. Fire one down. There we go.
No!
Well, no problem when the cutscenes start with combat still going on. Sometimes things go a bit glitchy. Yeah, and Tanae's lost. She's completely lost it. She's gone bonkers.
It seems your duplicate Tanae is still alive, and she isn't pleased to see you. I don't really blame her. I wasn't exactly thrilled to see you again either.
Say that. Your actions caused the destructions of the Romulan homeworld. Shush.
She's run off, but there's an even larger anomaly close by.
Oh, blimey, that is a big one.
It looks
Jordan, have you ever heard of a setting called Dragonlance by any chance?
Another temporal anomaly, and this one is larger than the last.
I ask because there's a race in that called Kenda. If you get a chance, Google Kenda. I think they would be perfect for you. It's one of the older D&D campaigns, like from 2nd edition, I think it was, and 3rd edition, and they are trying to revamp it. But it was probably the setting that got me into RPGs. Yep, I think Ace of Thorns knows this one. Yeah, come on. When you're like a kid and you're at that certain age and you see a book about dragons, you're like, I have the source book as well. I also have the Dragons of Books series, and also have the time ones and things like that. It's actually as a setting, it was that sort of stereotypical fantasy one, but the characters in it called the Kenda, they are a race that people either absolutely love or absolutely hate, because they are the proverbial dragons of autumn twilight. Kenda described as small boned and really growing over 4 feet tall. That's the one. Yep, dragons of autumn twilight. That's the one that got me into fantasy literature. Again, after I'm trying to say that this is a character class that would be appropriate for you based on what you've told me already. And they have no fear. They are quite mischievous, and they are the masters of taunting. Oops.
Another temporal.
No, I'm not calling. I'm not saying anyone is short. Right. Okay. Oh, this is going to be fun. I have to follow the glowy things. I've got to concentrate on this, so bear me one moment. Otherwise, I will be temporarily.
There's a stable pocket ahead of you. Set up the first stabilizer there.
Yeah.
That's the first stabilizer. No. 2 more to go.
No. Jordan's not short. She's far away.
Follow the temporal eddies close.
Yes. Oh, well, there we go. I see. I've got to follow those. There's nothing wrong with people being on the short side. Yeah. The world would be boring if we were all the same. I was going that way. Okay. Right. You're going that way, right? Temporal Eddie. Who's Eddie?
Incredible! Dispersing the anomaly restored more than I expected. We should look for clues.
Well, as some of the anybody who's followed me on various streams as well will know that one of my favourite celebrities is Anna Kendrick, and she is on the shorter side, shall we say? I think she's about the same height, actually, about 5'2". So it's like, yeah, I have no problem with short people, especially as for a long period of my life, especially when I was a wee lad, I used to be actually really petite side. Yes, there's a more polite way of saying it. But yeah, when I was a lad, I used to be very short for my age. Very short. Like 1 year. Like 1 year, for example, at school, I was probably considered to be the shortest in the year. But by the end of it, I was one of the tallest. And I've pretty much stayed the same height ever since. 5'10". Actually, no. 5'11", actually. Sorry. Yeah, it was very weird. I literally say short to pretty tall, and then the weird thing is, if you've seen pictures of my mum and dad, they were about, I think both of them were probably about max height 5'5". You have to really hand it to short people; they can't reach it otherwise. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! I'm sorry, I'm going to have to award everyone points in chat for that one, because that did make me laugh. I do appreciate a bad pun here, Travin. I know some people don't, but I do. If it makes me groan. And the points are basically waves over of like little silly games and stuff like that, and at the end of the month, if you've got over 200 points, there's a prize draw as well. So yes, bad puns, dad jokes, anything like that, as long as it's smutty stuff, I don't mind. Just nothing more than that. Now, basically the sort of thing you wouldn't want to say in front of your nan. Of course, now yes, 20 points to Gryffindor. Oh, I'm not going to do it all the time, but when it's a particularly good one, I will award it. Yeah, basically you get points for being in... Yeah, your points went up by 500 because of the sub and stuff like that. So anybody who's resubbed or does anything like that will automatically get extra points. And if by the end, if you've got a PC, to say I think we'll do it like the first Monday after the end of the month. It'll be on stream and it'll all be on here as well. So it's really easy to earn the points. Just watch say 3 of my streams and you get it. And then literally you get put into a prize draw. Now, if I remember rightly, see if I can remember the command to do this. Is that working? No, prize list. Let's try the prize list. There you go. Basically, anything on that list, you can pick one from, and I'm always adding new stuff to the list. Now, basically, if you do sub or give bits and things like that, you get a ton of points. As again, my way of saying thank you. But you don't have to pay. What you've got to do is just watch the stream, play any of the little games that are there, and I'm going to be trying to bring in a few other bits and pieces. Just a way to encourage people to play it, to do it and play it up. So continue this, otherwise I'll forget. Yeah, the gambling is in-game things as well. Like occasion, I still haven't figured it out 100% yet because I need to sort it out on stream end as well. But I can set up bets to say, do you think X, Y, or Z is going to happen and things like that. And you can put like a joke bet down of some points, which I've referred to as spuds, just because I just thought it sounded funny. There's loads of bits and pieces like that. At some point this week, I'll try and make up the master document which shows off all the different commands that I've installed. Excuse me, I'm really gassy today. That's installed in all the different games, and it'll just be a command list or something like that.
Anyone standing close to these objects.
So yes, you have 852 potatoes. That all came from one of my first streams when I did a test run for it, and I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, it looks like I'm filming it on a potato. And what's potatoes, precious? It just got stuck in my head. Potato, and as you can see, I've also got an NPC called Potato as well because he looks like one. Where's Seda? Where is she? Oh, there she is. If revenge is...
Well,
hey,
I suppose it was nice.
Ice cream's pretty cool.
But that doesn't change.
I'm sorry, that was a bad pun on my part. I'm not going to apologise for that.
She would have stayed where she was.
Boil and mash them, stick them in a stew.
Or petty, at least not to me.
Oh,
He was hard because he
speaking of potatoes and stuff like that, in the Lord of the Rings stream on Sunday, saw the Argonath. It's like you in which is obviously in Middle Earth, and thinking, oh, they look so cool. Just standing up and looking up and seeing the Argonath, and just got to the point where they did a flashback mission to see old Boromir going after Frodo and chasing him up Amon Hen to get the ring. Yeah, the Argonath is in Middle Earth, and that's pretty much where I am at the moment.
The Enterprise C
I'm almost, I am in Rohan now.
Tasha's notes are more sparse, but seem to record a productive,
My elf.
primitive community. They mention a secondary site close by. If your Vulcan survives...
Good, bad, or sexist, never apologise. The only sort of puns I don't like are what sort of the more hateful ones, or the ones that are really sort of distasteful. And if you have to ask which ones are distasteful, then it's but if it makes you groan, or good, bad, things like that, it's
Over here. There's a path.
I don't mind those. Yeah, basically just use your brain, really. I like to think that the people who come to my stream have actually got at least one working brain cell. So that's why I haven't listed out every single possible thing that is, I don't want people to say, so just use your brain. Would you say that to me if you was face to face? Cool, nice grenade there. Oops. Good. We've got this one active brain cell amongst all of us, so that's alright. Goof. The amount of spelling errors I have made over the time is... I've done that so often. The way I see it is one thing to have a joke with people, with your friends and things like that, but if someone just comes into the stream who we've never spoken before and goes, "Oh, you talk like an idiot," be like, "Right, okay, say hello to Mr. Banhammer." Yeah. Oh, we're not standing for that shit.
This looks to be a well-worn path.
Oh, you see, you got a bit of lag in your brain. Oh, brain lag. You need more caffeine. That's what you need. You know what a good source of caffeine is? Tea. Especially green tea. Brain farts, yep. So, welcome to my world. Talarian hook spider. Chocolate, yep, chocolate's good, yeah.
It seems your Vulcan passed this way recently. Perhaps the cavern mentioned Natasha's logs.
You're British, you don't have a tea problem.
It seems many
Well, to be fair, I have had to cut down on the amount of tea I have to drink, unfortunately, because of
I'm detecting signs of
trying to
habitation in this location.
I'm trying to how can I put it?
Maybe we'll find more answers.
Yeah, it's like, do you like tea in your blood system? Yeah. Although I do enjoy a good cuppa every now and then. It's
Sort of
if you have kidney issues like I do, you have to be careful because it can. I'm going to try and find a polite way of saying this. It acts as a diuretic, which means you need to go to the toilet a lot, which and it can dehydrate you if you're not careful. So, yeah. So that Pansies and Fawns. You're not a mod in here yet. Although I might actually have to start thinking about getting a mod soon. Yeah, Ace of Fawns is okay. He's Scottish. He doesn't have to drink tea. Please tell me you at least drink Iron Brew. Yeah, if you're Scottish, you're allowed. You're okay. I've got Scottish relatives, distant cousins, like a big family.
Richard was a wonderful partner for these last decades. A good man. We built a wonderful life despite it all.
Excellent. I've discovered they've recently, in the last few months around here, been selling what's called Iron Brew Extra. Tastes almost as good as standard Iron Brew, but it's sugar free. It's actually really nice. So it satisfied my Iron Brew cravings. I mean, you got Diet Iron Brew, but that's it's a bit bland. But Iron Brew Extra, it's almost as good as standard. Good old Iron Brew. It has extra taste. Basically, that's what it's saying. It has less sugar, extra taste in the way, like Pepsi Max has. It's not Diet Pepsi, but it has that kind of. I don't know what the proper term is for it, so I'm just going to call it fake sugar. So you get. Doesn't taste exactly the same. Well, go and get some tea then. Yep, so she married Richard Costello. Well, married and as much as you can on this planet.
This is Tanae. I have agreed to report the final words of Natasha Yar and to hold this log for the future. If there is one.
It's more also as I've gone on me years, my metabolism started to slow down a little bit as well, so I did have to cut down a lot of the sugars because that was also putting a bit of a strain on the old kidneys as well. And one thing I have noticed is that I am actually really starting to like the taste of sugar-free and diet drinks. So,
Natasha Yar died.
it's not so much less sugar. They replace the sugar with something that doesn't have the same. I don't know. Should we have the same? Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Addictive qualities that sugar has, and I have heard that it's a lot of stuff over in America does have corn syrup in it. If I may or may not, yes, that's one thing that did puzzle me. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked the bread I had out there, but it was almost like a cake. Yeah, it's like so everything had corn syrup in it.
Do not come near me. End.
But I will say, the burgers. Oh yeah, I did enjoy the proper American burgers. Corn syrup or sugar? Yeah, it's the. See, like we have like wheat is our main thing, but I know you guys have corn as your main.
Stop following me!
Oops. Tonight, look, we're here to help. Seriously, chill.
No, go away! I told you to stay away!
Look, come with me. We can help you.
I am dangerous. You should not be here. No one can be here. No! Not again! Oh!
Wait, not again. What do you mean? Oh.
No, not again.
There's a new anomaly forming.
Alright, she seems to be able to sense when the anomalies are forming. And
Folians.
here come the Folians.
Purge the anomaly. Purge the contaminated.
Alright, so they want to kill Tanae because they think she's related to the anomalies, which she probably is, to be fair. Oops, have a health. Folian stasis web. Screw you. Oh, and the we have potato down. Potato is down. And I'm about to beat down in a minute. And there you go. You'd have to respawn, not a problem. Why did potato not respawn? Oh, there he is. Okay, phew. No, we've still got one lieutenant to go.
Tanae.
There you go.
The anomalies that have been occurring were caused by decades of temporal interference. Because of what happened with the Enterprise C, you exist.
Actually, I'm going to write that down to remember to do the
We can fix this.
command list.
You and your counterpart can be reintegrated. Your
Command
memories
list.
will be integrated as well. But the
Document.
anomalies will stop.
What's trim? There we go. That's my little note panels keep monitor there in case I get random ideas in the middle of a stream.
I see the logic in your presence here. I am anomalous. My presence here.
Yeah,
must
she's
be
a
sufficiently
because she's a
recognized
Vulcan as well, so this is really messing with her head.
I presume you are here to accomplish this. Thus, I will go with you.
Scan the area for Folians. You found the oh, there we go. found the remains of the Enterprise C crew. We're about to see Tasha's grave. No, but do not want Tribble in my inventory, thank you very much. They cause too much. Yes, Celia really is a. She's a get to everyone, but there are little subtle differences depending upon if you choose different species or things like that. Like there was one where because this character comes from the 23rd century, they make a reference to it. It's like, wait, didn't you come from this station? You get, well done, Jordan. You've timed it out. Moobot, naughty Moobot. That was naughty Moobot.
All this time, she was here. I believe she was dead. Tasha believed I might come looking for her.
Moobot stern talking to after the stream.
She left logs and Danae held her logs for her. And now.
Oh, that's probably why it's probably gone a bit sensitive on the spamming. Don't apologise. It's just I'm not necessarily apologise because Oh, what is the matter with you, Kit Kat? No. You want to speak to the people on the street? Or are you just going to sit there and grumble at me? Okay, no, she's going to sit there and clean herself.
This place has led to some interesting revelations, shall we say? I think it's best we leave before.
I think this is going to be a good point to start doing some stuff with viewers after this mission, because we're getting to a good point of the stream. Oh, there's Natasha Yar. That's her grave. So yeah, if you've got the game and you want to
looks like we beamed up just in time.
Oh, after this mission, but obviously, yep, start loading up now and get yourself ready, because we're going to be. You are banned from talking in Mobius's Tempest chat for one more second. Oh dear, yeah, Moobots. I might just turn Moobots spam filters and stuff like that off, because I can manage that myself now, to be honest. So I think I might just turn off those options and leave the default ones. There we go. Yes, as I was saying, if you've got Star Trek Online for the PC and you are... No, Moobot's going to have a stern talking to afterwards. And by that I mean I'm going to have to change some of the settings.
Another anomaly is forming.
Yep. So this is what I was saying now. Yes. I'll put Moobot in the timeout. Boom. Oh yeah, that's my emergency GTFO button. I didn't want to do that. Oh, look at that turn though. Turn's beautiful. Oh, I'd preferably turn on a penny there. Oh, I love this ship. There we go. Oh, it's because the Titan's so far. Oh, I see. Now, normally it shouldn't be a problem, but it's just, I think just Moobot's being a bit too overzealous. No. These didn't bang you. She's like, nope. Can you put a techno cow on a step? I would say a virtual step, yes. Hey.
I see you found my displaced temporal counterpart. Well done.
This is the proper Admiral Tenay.
An operations team is standing by on this vessel to assist with her temporal reintegration.
Yeah, so basically you're about to get a whole new set of memories Tenay.
It is possible that I may acquire a new set of memories as part of the process. A small price to pay to stabilize the timeline. As it has been said, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one.
Plus also, you are Vulcan, so if anyone's mind can handle this, it's going to be yours.
I see. Having read the briefing from Starfleet Command, I find your presence here to be most logical, considering the situation.
Get up here. I'm sitting on the ground grumbling.
Very well. I will take custody.
Good evening.
And deliver her to a secure.
I'm saying hello to those in chat.
The reintegration procedure is complete. Beam her aboard with my temporal counterpart.
It seems our journey is at a parting of the ways once more.
Yes, but you did agree to place yourself into custody. Remember, especially for what you did on Iconia.
I did, and I will. But I have a condition to my surrender.
Take it out with the Admiral. Yeah, let's get out. An undisclosed location. Ooh. An epilogue to the mission. See? Now that's a throwback.
Tell me about my mother.
Who was she talking to? Maybe. It may be. Get it?
The timeline is stabilizing.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's may be. Wink, wink.
That's a good thing, by the way. The aftershocks of our recent discoveries on Pictet.
Covert compression pistol. Ooh, that sounds jolly. Oh, finally, someone got it. Thank you.
I'll be heading back to Temporal Command once we've fully integrated the two Tenays.
Right, where's he gone? Alright, okay, I'll load up Discord in a moment. I haven't decided what I'm doing just yet. Okay, now, the way we do this is, for those who are on Discord who want to, we have a chat room set up just for this, and it's basically for us to sort of coordinate what we're doing in the battles, things like that. And if you take part in the fleet and the stream, I suppose you can say fun, you don't have to be on Discord, but it does make coordination just a little bit easier, because obviously there's a delay between me speaking and it arriving on the stream. I think it tends to be about sort of 20-30 seconds, depending upon where you are in the world and everything else. So it just makes things better, but you don't have to do that. If you're happy just to play in the game, then you can. You know, there's zero pressure on anyone to join in these things, and again, it's free. Right, so I'm going to fire up Discord. One moment. Yes, thank you, Discord. Then what I will do is I will. Oops, no, friends. Alright, let's form a team. Fortunately, we have to do this after every thing. They still haven't been able to fix that issue of when you stop being in a group in a STF. That anything else? Okay, where's it gone? STO Fleet Chat. So it's going to be myself, Ace of Fawns, and Squidjo playing today. Yeah. And sec, where's that gone? Well, no. There we go. Evening. Right. So, looks like someone's flying a Bajoran Interceptor.
I am indeed.
I thought I recognised that outline. You can sort of tell which people's ships are playing by the little outline in the thing that I can see on mine. Yeah, it looks like a Defiant taking a poop. Yep. Well,
with some judicious duct tape, I've managed to bring the structural integrity of my chair up to about 25%.
I do apologise for what I'm about to say, but this is a bit of a Star Wars reference. But duct tape is like the Force. It has a dark side, it has a light side, and it binds the universe together.
Oh dear.
I'm so. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all week. I'm proud of that one.
Never heard that one.
That's actually not mine. I can't take credit from it. It was from a film I saw a long. Sure, then bands maybe to my own stream. Well, that's it, folks. That's it for the stream now. I've got to go now.
Good run while it
Bye. Remember me. Okay, so here we do. We just basically just pick random missions or maybe do stuff that either myself or anybody else who's in the squad in the group wants to play. So if anyone's got any personal preferences, then speak ye now.
I don't mind. Just do what's fun.
Yeah.
Sure, go for it. Well,
No, you're not alone in the chat. You're just... Oh, just alone with Moobot. Moobot, you behave yourself. Jordan is friend. Not...
Jordan is friend, not food.
I'm glad somebody picked up now. Right, okay. Well, I did the... What's it? I did the... Where's it gone? Borg one earlier. Should we give Starbase 24s? Let's go with the Folion one. That's always a laugh. There we go. I was looking by how many he had queued, because that makes him more. Oops, no. Do you want to join us in the queue? Yes. This is why I give Jordan the mod privileges and she bans Moodbot. Right. I'm going to cloak for a second. I've done this before.
Ooh, a cloak.
Yeah.
I can cloak too.
Yeah. Oh, look how fast I can spin on the spot. Fortunately, watch how fast I can blow up as well. This ship is fantastic. I really do like it. So damn manoeuvrable with those temporal abilities as well. It's like, oh yeah.
Is there a lore as to why the Tholians destroyed a bunch of Borg in this?
No.
Cool.
Oh, you can cloak by putting a blanket on your head. Oh no, where's she gone? Can't see her. I think it's just a case of, what two races have no reason to fight each other? Folion and the Borg. Genius! Let's have them two fight.
Can the Tholians even be assimilated?
I believe so. Because they are...
They don't have blood.
But they do have...
equivalent.
They are sort of physical, they're not liquid like the Founders or anything like that. You're not alone. Silly muppet.
No, we're all here for you. Well,
feels like feel guilty. I will not feel guilty. Not without their permission.
Ah, fucking... Gah. Stupid cage.
Oh yeah, the web. That's where you want to have fire at will if you've got it.
Yeah, I do.
Of course.
There we go. And I died. Of course.
When you're in Defiant, they are... The Defiant is pretty much a strike ship. That's why I like to think that this is like the upgraded descendant of the Defiant. What I'm flying at the moment. There we go. A stream of Jordan's map. That's perfectly fine. Keeps the chat moving.
I'm sure there are some lurkers.
Oh yeah.
Who are reading you as well.
Yep. And lurkers are perfectly fine as well because they... I never want people to feel under any pressure in many of my streams. It's like, if you want to sit and just listen to me waffling on, then by all means, you are welcome to do that. If you want to take part in the chat, you'll be welcome there as well. My only real sort of rule when it comes to chat is don't be an arsehole. think it's probably a fair rule to have. Not just for a laugh, I'm going to put on my aggro button. See what that does. Probably going to regret this. That seems to be going right.
Whoa, something just ate up all my
Don't
shield.
be a meanie poo face numbers, yeah, pretty much. You know, it's. I think once people have been here for a while and they've sort of know the people and stuff like that, then so a little bit of banter, as we call it in the UK, then that's fine. You go away, Moobot. See, the thing is, now I've got my own bot set up, I could probably retire Moobot. Because I can set up timers and things like that as well, so... Oh, bloody hell. It's going to be... There we go, one of those, and one of those. Alright, we've got 5 minutes to do this, we can do this. Yeah, Bants, mate, innit? Ooh, I feel dirty now. Oh, no, I'm gonna blow up. No, come on. Come on, miracle worker. Ah, damn. Yeah, in it blood.
Almost got the flagship done here.
Nice.
But as always, I'm way too close.
Oh, yes, let me guess, you got caught in the warp core. Oh, there's the other squad over here. I've just found them. I'm going to take them out. Now, I've never said in it. Well, I've never knowingly said in it. Seriously.
In it?
In it. Isn't it? It's a.
In it to win it?
It's a colloquialism. Shorthand for isn't it? Generally said by those of lower education.
Wow.
Especially in London. Which, because I've lived in London most of my life, I can get away with saying that. I've known quite a few people who say it. Weren't stupid people, just not as educated. That's what I said. Say that.
My country's too big to really concentrate on one accent at a time.
Yeah. It's like people think there's like a London accent. There isn't. There's London is one of those places that it changes. If you go sort of like 10 miles north of where I am, the accent's completely different, but it's still a London-based accent. Cockney. Officially, Cockney is anybody who is born within the sound of Bow Bells, which is in central London.
I thought it was anyone who spoke Rooster.
Nope. Officially, a Cockney is somebody who was born within the sound of Bow Bells. But it's that, alright, Governor. No, it's the stereotypical one, but Mary.
It's Tracer.
Yeah. And Mary Poppins one. It's like, all you do is alright like you did, Governor. That kind of thing, yeah. Then you've got the Queen's English, stuff like that.
My mother is technically a Cockney, but she doesn't sound like it.
Well, the thing is, it's like I think my dad definitely was.
What?
Oh, he got blown up right then.
I was choosing my marks.
Whoops.
I wasn't paying attention where I was flying.
That's low.
Bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yeah, the game's just gone, oh, you think you won? No. Right, so my marks are going to be... Let's go for Dyson. Go, bloody...
Congratulations.
And I've just levelled. Yay! It was nice hearing old Leonard Nimoy go, congratulations. And then I get sad because he did. Welsh go.
Welsh without the accent? Wow.
Ah, so you moved away when you were Mini Jordan. So yeah, that's basically what we do at the end of the STO streams, is just get into a group and blow stuff up. Quite good fun. good way to earn marks as well for your different projects. But whilst I've done that, I am now going to go to my traits.
Your
Skills.
ship is much smaller than I thought it was.
Well, mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I say, it's like the. I suppose you can call it the. Yeah, the grandchild of the Defiant, great grandchild of the Defiant. Exotic amplification. Oh yes, I'll have that one.
If you think that's small, mine is what the Scots would call offy wee.
The wee Ben.
It's an offy wee ship you've got there.
Yeah, tiny. It's like Dougal. Small, far away. I think always no, Dougal. The ones here are small. The ones out there, far away. Father Ted, by the way, in case anyone's wondering.
Oh, right, Ted. I got you there now.
Yes, that's it.
I've actually seen Father Ted. It was pretty good.
What's that gobshite doing on the telly? I think my favourite episode is the episode called "Kicking Bishop Brennan Up the Arse."
Oh yes, that's it.
It's when he meets the Pope afterwards. He did kick me up the arse. I friggin' love that show. Seriously, if you want to see some of the finest British humour out there, along with, say, Blackadder and stuff like that, check out a TV. Yeah.
Oh man,
there's
some.
Sorry, go on.
I love some of those British shows like Keeping Up Appearances.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Hyacinth Bouquet.
Yeah, it's so funny. And as time goes by, that was a great show.
Yes, was that one about the two people in the old folks' home?
No, it's Judi Dench and.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a different one. It's there was also another one you might like. Then it's called One Foot in the Grave.
I've heard about that.
With Victor Meldrew, and I don't believe it. He turns up in an episode of Father Ted.
Oh yeah,
it's just brilliant. I will not say any more about it, but it's just I don't believe it. And the nuns.
We can always tell which British shows are good because we steal them and make them again, like The Office.
I have heard that. I'll still get around to watching that at some point. See, this is
the
also
American one or the Ricky Gervais one?
Both of them. Again, for anyone who's watching, this is also the part of the stream where we just normally start talking complete and utter bollocks. So,
yeah,
we haven't gotten on to food yet.
No, we had the food discussion earlier.
Talked about food.
Oh.
We had We had the food discussion earlier.
Corn syrup stuff and that. Yeah.
Yes, we did. Yes.
Oh yeah, we did.
That's another sort of staple. Is
everything.
Yeah, I think we've covered
everything.
We've covered all the standard
water
prep
bottle
ones.
that's made from partially recycled corn products.
Well, Discord is free, and you can get a pretty decent mics for practically next to. I don't know.
You get a pair of Skull Candy headphones would do you just fine.
You have lots of opinions about food, then you'd be perfect to be here. Then it's yes, we do like talking about food for some strange reason. Right, let's go blow something else up. Somebody else can pick because I picked the last one.
I want food now.
Yeah, it does make us hungry.
I have some Cheez-Its.
Oh, on.
Do you guys have those?
Not. We probably do, but not by those exact names. I mean, they're probably called something else over here. Like we have like Whatsits and things like that, which are the probably the nearest equivalent.
So you still haven't had a Pop-Tart yet? God, what?
See, Jordan, what you need to do is set up an Amazon wish list. Just saying.
What is this Azure Nebula Rescue?
That one it's not bad, but it can drag on for a while. You have to rescue ships that are trapped by. It's not a bad one, but I would say give it a try maybe off stream first because it's you have to wait between the waves for things, and you can be, if you're too good at it, you can be sitting around scratching your butt.
How about the Zenkethi Red Alert?
Yes.
Get yourself some Martok.
Yes, let's give that one a try.
Receive your orders from the General.
Yeah.
We shall bring glory to our houses.
Why weren't there any Scottish Klingons? I feel like they would be perfect.
Yeah. Si, senor.
What? That's not wait.
I thought you said Spanish.
Not Spanish, Scottish.
I'm going completely deaf. I could have sworn you said Spanish.
No, it's my American accent.
I was trying to be polite.
Jabby.
Yeah, now that's Scottish.
Aye.
When even the Scots can't understand themselves, that's true Scottish. Seriously, I did enjoy going to Scotland. That I say Iron Brew, tablet. Oh, that stuff's amazing.
We have the Scottish Highland Games around here every year. It's always fun.
I think I even
watch
tried
people in kilts and throwing logs around and whatnot.
Cabers, toss in the caber. Yeah, this should be fun. The Zinkiffy one.
Jordan, you should try white cheddar Cheez-Its if they're available.
Excuse me. Let's try and think what else is good that's we have over here. Twiglets. Twiglets are amazing.
Are those the little spirals with like really savory flavors?
They're kind of like little twigs, hence the name Twiglets. But the best way to describe them is like a little wheat stick, and I've been timed out. Bloody game server. Right, so I'm gonna have to quickly log back in.
Yeah, we got into the thing, so.
Oops, wrong password. Hopefully it will drop me back into it if I time it right.
It has kicked you out.
Yep, that way I'm logging back in. Oh, there we go.
The Zenkethi are sending a fleet towards this planet. We believe
good
they
timing.
intend to bombard it with
Yeah.
matter torpedoes. All ships, they will send a battle.
Yes.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, with pleasure, General. Right, so you guys go that side, I'm going to the left.
Get their cruisers first. They're the backbone of a Zenkethi fleet.
No problem, we've got that. Oh, the heavy weapon is so sweet.
These pulse cannons are extremely satisfying.
Oh, you're on the Defiant.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? Have you got a Sao Paulo or a regular Defiant?
The normal Defiant.
Okay.
That I've modified, visually.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Where are those torpedoes?
Over here.
There they are. I just did this mission.
There we go. No more torpedoes. Oops, here comes the next batch. Turn around. Right, guys. So
I have a list of food that I need to eat as well, Jordan. It just says everything.
Won't send me a cute cat pud. Oh dear. Yes, we will torment you because we're evil. Oh, I definitely am. This is another reason, another one of those maps where having gravity wells handy because it gathers all the torpedoes together into one little handy spot. Well, I absolutely think it's, if your ship can support it, it's a must-get skill. Obviously, if your ship can't, then by all means. But you've got Tychon's Rift as well, which is quite jolly. Wish list includes food and cute things.
Well, so would mine.
So for some people, that would be both.
Porgs.
Porgs alright, I don't mind them. Gungans, on the other hand, they can go. They can be nuked from orbit.
Think of the sushi.
I can't eat sushi.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm allergic to seafood. One of the few things I am allergic to. Oops, some more torpedoes coming in. I see them. I see them. Up they landed them. Good, good, good. There's another batch over there. I see it. I'm on it. Getting closer. See, this ship's fast enough I can pretty much go between the 2 points quite easy. So, where's my turbo boost? Oh, not that. Which is not the fastest ship in the game, but by feck is it most manoeuvrable.
More torpedoes.
Photon torpedo. Bob's fine. It's the... Now, if you can hear it, we'll do some serious damage, but that's the big thing. If you can hit it. Her. Him. It. Her. Solid. Oh, nice torpedo spread as well. The engineer on tactical is pretty good. Oh, there's another wave of torpedoes coming in over there. I'm on it.
There's a little Bajoran ship holding up.
I'm managing.
Those Bajoran interceptors are actually pretty decent.
Taking a little bit of a pounding there, but I was getting a little bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, you mean you're never going to be able to tank in a tactical ship, but done right, you can deal with.
Watch for torpedo attacks.
I know, we're doing alright. That's why I'm staying here, so I could. Right, I can also take out those. Right, if I just hang around by this group here. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, oh, I'm getting hammered there. Okay, I think I've taken on a bit too many of them. Yep. Rip Bob.
Very nearly missed a torpedo there.
That's the problem when you've been flying at one type of ship for a while, then you go into another one. You still keep thinking like the old ships. I keep forgetting this ship is not tanky. This ship is for making things go boom. Right, so we've got to take out the last two battleship groups. Butter one bread. Like that. Oh, go back to Lord of the Rings as well. I had to dismantle my old weapon from my character. Fortunately, I broke it apart and destroyed it because I now have a second. I now have a second age item instead. I had enough materials to make a second age bow. Well, my other character did.
Destroy it at once.
So basically, it's been upgraded. Right, oh, now I've got to take out a dreadnought group. Lovely. Shoot, 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 shoot everything. I don't care what I'm shooting at. I'm just shooting anything that moves because I can. Spit free away. Oh, will do. Use one of those. Look, I think I've now got the ship's attention. If I can attack it from where it's the rear, I'll get a bonus to DPS. Yay for being a raider. Unfortunately, I have to keep moving. Tactical ships, as they stop moving, they're basically dead. See, it's destroying it right now. Boom. Okay, got 35 marks from there. Not bad. Oh, don't worry. It's we're going to be sort of going to about 9ish myself anyway. What are you up at 6 AM for? If you don't mind me asking. That's ridiculously early for as far as I'm concerned. We've got time for like another little quick one, and then we'll probably call it a night. Let's go with Undine. Where's Undine? Where's Undine? It's 8472, isn't it? Yes, 8472. Pass on that one. That wasn't bad. Leave map. Yeah. What would be a quick one to do?
Or get us in a group again.
Right, so, yep, yeah. It's that they are trying to sort out what that issue is, but they've not really been able to figure out what's causing it. I could go to college. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Yeah, education's important, you know. Right. Okay. This will be the last one, and then another one challenge. Team. Right, where's it gone? I've gone blind. Let's go crystalline catastrophe. That's a good one.
Sure.
This is where I will do not even finish in the top 3 because I get destroyed in 5 seconds because this ship cannot tank. Unlike my previous ones, which can tank. Battle of Procyon 5. No, not doing that one again. It's fun, but it's too long. You've got Starbase 24. That's insane. Makes me feel old and all the younglings are wide awake at 9 AM whilst I'm half asleep. Well, I generally don't get up until 7:30 if I can get away with it. And that's not normally because a certain fuzzball decides she wants feeding around that time.
That's the only reason I get out of bed.
I don't know. She's normally pretty good. She waits until she knows I'm awake before she starts hassling me. But oops! Oh, yep. Because no catastrophe is building up, so that's going to pop in a second. Yeah, this won't take that long. Also need to do is whilst I'm waiting, let's get my reputation stuff done. It was a good thing to do whilst waiting for the things to stop. Going back to college. See, if you think it's bad for you going back to college, imagine if I went back to college. I would just be like, holy crap! Everyone here is like a third of my age.
Child. Practically,
yeah. Well, at least half. I'm literally 42 at the end of the month. So it's like, God, I feel old.
I was going to say, so you're in your 60s?
No, it's more. It's like 42, but it's well, 41 now, but 42 in just under 2 weeks. Apparently, look a lot younger when I shave as well. One of the reasons why I do grow it is just make me look a bit older. No, it's got to the itchy stage.
I was older than, well, I went to a private school for my second degree, so like it was a good mashup of older and younger people.
Oh, somebody declined it. What twit declined it? Let's try that again. I'm still in the queue. Good. Like one person declined, so it messed up the entire group. Screw them. Yeah, let's try that again. Yeah. I don't know, I always found it difficult to get on with people about the same age as me for some reason. Older, younger, yeah. But roughly that same age, it's still been a bit of a struggle. Don't know why. I think because mentally I'm probably about 12. My sense of
I know the feeling.
Yeah, my sense of humour is definitely that sort of level, I know that. Seeing all these ships warp. Oh, some of those are pretty good. Right, I'm going to go with that one. Tanking mode. Here we go. This is going to be fun. Yes. Definitely be a bit more.
I think a lot of it has to do with that you're like self-willing to be responsible, and that's sort of a concept that's hard for a lot of young people to concept right away in college. So
yeah,
when you're going into it as older with that life skill, then yeah, people are a little more intimidated.
I did enjoy going to college. Definitely a goal. Oh, the one that the crystalline entity has targeted me. I'm its prime target. Oh dear.
Yay. Means I won't die.
Yeah. Although I ain't doing too bad though. Right. So somebody asked me what to do when you want to grow up. So patronising.
Maybe they meant, grow taller.
The thing is, I've been in that situation where it's like same sort of thing. It's like, what do you mean grow up? It's like I'm 15. You haven't had enough tea. Don't worry. Right, let's crank up the DPS. Oops, didn't want to do that. Nope, didn't do that either.
Because it's easy. That's why. If I have to put effort into it, it wouldn't be worth it.
And again, it's crank. Yeah, that's it. I like to see the old grav well going off there. Sweet. Powered the shields. That's it. Four shields are down. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Ouch.
Yep. I got one-shotted. Toggle damage history. Okay, what a crystalline entity does 55,000 anti-proton damage to me with energy release. Well, that's what got me.
Don't you get shorter as you get older, though?
Sorry?
No, I'm reading chat.
Yes. You do not look like you're 12.
No, not really. Ah, damn.
Hey.
Avenged my death.
I got third place. That's impressive. That means if I hadn't have blown up, I probably would have got second. Nice. I'm going to get out of the map now. Bye. Seeing pictures of you, you look fine. And I realise that sounds like I'm being a bit creepy, but no, I mean in a nice way. What does it get? Oh, plasma turret. Not too shabby. And it's a radiant anti-proton sniper rifle. Sweet. Right. I think we've just hit 9 o'clock. Somebody has to go off, and time for me to go and get some late night snack around me. Snack around me? Pepperoni. I know, I know what I meant. I'm getting tired. So, yep. Well, thank everybody who's joined me tonight. It's been absolutely brilliant. Loads of new people saying hello. Snacker Army. Yep. So tomorrow is. So it was originally going to be Witcher 3, but I'm going to be giving Assassin's Creed Origins a try tomorrow because The Witcher 3.
I'm excited.
Because Witcher 3, although it's a good game, it does not so much drag on, but it's a big game. It really is. And most people who have No, don't worry about the spam. You shush.
Yeah, seriously.
Most people who have wanted to play it or have seen it have already seen it. So the numbers were getting a bit low, and also as well, it's Assassin's Creed. I've been wanting to play that for the last sort of 2 or 3 months, and it's one of the reasons why I got this upgraded machine was so I can play it properly. So it kind of makes sense for it to be the Wednesday game. Then like I say, on Thursday will be Star Wars, the Old Republic, still continuing the adventures of my sniper. Then on Friday we'll be back to Dead Rising 4, which that was brilliant last time. That actually surprised me how much fun that game was. The week after though, things are going to be a little bit more interesting. I'll say interesting. Complicated is probably a better way of describing it, because on the 27th I'm not wearing a Lego helmet in the Dead Rising. I'm wearing a reindeer hat, and I'm in knight uniform. You have to see it. I wish I'd taken the screenshot. It was friggin' amazing. But yeah, next Friday in Britain, or in the UK I should say, we have Avengers Infinity War coming out, and I have a ticket for the Friday. Unfortunately, the only time I can get it is 4:30 PM, which means by the time I get to the cinema, watch the film and come back, there's not going to be a stream that day.
That's fine. Enjoy yourself.
Oh, it's not so much that. It's more I'm giving people fair warning. Somebody might turn in and come in saying, "Oh, brilliant, he's going to be playing Dead White. Oh, he's not here this week. Where's he gone?"
And of course, I'll be seeing Infinity War on opening day on the Thursday.
Oh, very nice.
I shall be off in Edinburgh.
Nice.
I'll do it in IMAX, and hopefully the IMAX setup won't be busted like it was for Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yeah, I'm going to go see it at the IMAX myself, and also as well, because that is, as I mentioned earlier, it's my birthday weekend. There's a small chance that the STA stream for that day may not happen. It's not a massive chance, but it's a small chance. It all depends on basically if my family have done everything and done anything for the day, which they sometimes do, and it will depend. If there is going to be one, I will let people know. If there isn't, again, I'll let people know as soon as I know. But I say don't expect it, and then if it turns up, added bonus. But the good thing is that when we do come back, within the next 2 episodes for Star Trek Adventures will be the Mirror Universe episode, and that is something I'm really looking forward to doing, because this is going to be a brilliant. I mean, the last episode was great, but this is going to be the next level, and it's we had a little chat, myself and the players, after the stream about what we want to do for that, and there's been some good ideas thrown around. It's going to be fun. It really is going to be. Really is going to be fun.
I might legit shave the beard into a goatee.
I'm going to see if I can, the week or so before, I'm going to at least try to trim my stubble. I'm going to have to shave tomorrow because it's really getting to the bad itchy stage now. I can't have this for another 2 weeks. So I'm going to be all fresh-faced tomorrow. But if I can get it into at least a vague goatee shape, I'll be happy. Goatees are optional though, but they are appreciated if you do decide to wear them for the stream. If you do, post a picture on like Twitter or Discord or something like that, so we can all laugh at.
You can all laugh at me. Thanks.
No, you can laugh at mine as well, because let's just say I've ordered something, and I'm hoping it's going to be here for that stream.
Cool. I gotta say that last episode of STA was so much fun.
It was brilliant. That
was priceless.
It really was. I mean, it's from the beginning to the end. I was like, we sort of write something down thinking this is going to be good. I just didn't realise how good it was going to be. And if you haven't seen that episode, no spoilers, but seriously, watch the VOD, or when I do get around to being able to upload it to YouTube, watch it on that if you can. That won't be for like a couple of weeks though, if that. You can have like one of the sort of stick-on goatees, or that'll be fine. They did that on Shield of Tomorrow, like all the people who didn't have beards basically had like little sort of goatees on a stick. Apart from the one guy who naturally had a goatee and he just had like a pencil. just holding it up like he was had a fake beard. It's really funny, and that's what gave me the idea of wanting to do a mirror universe episode, because I saw how they did it on Shield of Tomorrow. It's like, I want to do that. So I am going to go and log off now, because somebody else needs to go as well and go and have a decent night's sleep. If you draw one, that'll be, if you can draw a goatee, that would be amazing. That really would. Fake ones, doesn't matter. Don't care. Right, so have a good night and live long and prosper.
Take care now.
Right. Where's it gone? Aha. There we go. Press the credits button. Good night, and thank you all for joining me. I'm now going to also go and tell off Moobot. Hey, there go the credits.
Bye.
Yes, whilst that's doing that, Moobot. Moobot, where are you, you naughty robot? There we go. Wow, 1, 2, 3. I've just seen the followers list go. That's amazing. I love when that happens.
That was a good stream for that.
Yeah, seriously, I'm getting some seriously good numbers for Star Trek Online. Anyway, good night, everybody.